Opie is here, and his show starts now.
Temple of the Dog Hunger Strike. Chris Cornell just killing it through the second half of that song. Vic Henley likes that one, right, Vic?
Oh, it's one of my.
Where are you, Vic?
There.
Okay.
I do the white boy tragic dance on that one. I always do. Yeah.
Really?
It's always good. I can't sit still. I got blown to that a lot, you know.
Really?
Brings back good memories, is what I'm saying. Brings back good memories.
That song in particular?
Yeah,
you got blown a lot.
Yes, apparently there were a lot of girls that were on the fence in 92.
But then that song came on and
right over.
Put them over the top.
Completely.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm glad you made it, Vic Henley.
Everybody was betting against me.
I was walking home with you yesterday after a fine radio show. We do Fridays every once in a while. And I looked at Vic. I'm like, yeah, I bet you come back tomorrow. And then Vic's like, well, I'm supposed to go out with Ron White. I'm like, well, how about you don't come back tomorrow? And then we talked it out. I'm like, hey, look, I need you, Vic.
And I did, and I put him on hold.
You put Ron White on hold for this radio show.
I'm going crock pot and a nap. I went with you because you're like, I'm going to do a little clothes shopping, and I want a nap. And I'm like, all right, then okay, if you're going to do this, then I will put him on hold, do a little beef stew, and then I will be here. And everybody did not believe me, but I'm here.
I said something like, look, when Jimmy's here and we want you in and you don't show up the next day, that's fine. We have it. But I don't have Jimmy, so I need you. So if you're not going to do this, if you're not going to make it, you got to let me know.
And I did. I reported him for duty at like 4:00. I was like Roland can check it. He has been rolling. And not only that, I brought beef stew this morning just to prove it.
You committed to a crock pot yesterday.
I did. Yes, filet mignon crock pot.
As you're shaking, like I should be with Ron White. But if I commit to a crock pot, although you could let that thing go for 12 hours and not touch it.
And in 30 years of knowing him, it's 3 or 4 days, he'll let me off the hook. He killed me on Monday. Yeah. So if I want to bail out by Thursday, he really doesn't care.
Oh, so you got a couple days.
Yeah, I got a little cushion.
Ron White's known for his drinking. So is Vic Henley.
Smoking.
Those two together.
Yeah, red wine. He switched over to the red wine.
Really?
And then his tequila is delicious.
So he does red wine and tequila?
He switches you over, right? You want guys red wine just to ease on in, so you don't even know you're on the sinking ship.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I bought some of my tequila, and the number one, which is what it's called, is delicious tequila. It really is.
My days of easing in with a little red wine are long over. The red wine is the problem.
No, I
remember the days where you would ease in. Let's start with a case of beer between us two. We'll ease in. We used to warm up and do a case of beer.
Well, it's because if you start with the liquor, a friend of mine was like, an Irish dude I knew, and he's like, I had to get off the vodka because, and I'm like, why? And he goes, well, first of all, I can't pound it all day. I can pound these beers all day.
Sure.
I got no problem with that. I can pound these beers all day.
But now the beers are the problem.
I don't like red wine, any of it.
I'm too old to just ease in.
Well, right. The easing in is where that's where the trouble starts.
I mean, I can't even split a bottle of red with somebody without having a bad hangover the next day.
I did not. He looked at me like he didn't know me the other day about 2:30. He's like, look, I'm a little nervous about this president stuff. You want to open this? And I'm like, no, I don't want to open this. I got 3 shows tonight and morning radio tomorrow. No, I cannot open this.
Yeah. No.
I am.
He said, I am.
I am. I'm like, well, all right.
Frank in the Bronx might be on the same page as you, Vic Henley. Let's say hi to Frank. What's up, buddy?
What's up, boys? Vic, nice for blushing next to a pretty girl yesterday. That was pretty funny.
I was going to bring that up after your phone call, but what the hell? I mean, Vic, we can't.
A little kid with his balls, they were all shriveled up around top.
It's true.
I think most of us know we can't get Vic Henley to shut up. But you bring in a young girl, and wow, he's like, no, don't look at me.
If you bring in a young girl and talk about a million pictures of her in a bikini and don't show them to me, that's where the trouble started.
I had them up.
No, you did not. It was blank screens.
That's what you're talking about.
It was blank screens across the board. Right. No, right. You left me to Norton's descriptions was all I had to go with in my head, and then when you looked around the corner and went, "Hey, pervert," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, Norton's sitting here describing it. I don't have my regular PG visuals."
What the people didn't see yesterday was Vic Henley turning beet red.
I think he may fold on the questioning, Opie.
I think so.
One other thing I wanted to bring up, that song, I'm going hungry my girl was a big fan of the band, and every time he came on the radio, she blew me.
Nice. We had that in common.
I took her to the concert. She met Cornell. It was great. And every time he came on, and I fucking threw the disc in my car. So sometimes I did it on purpose.
Well, right.
Yeah, that was Temple of the Dog. That was a great album, man.
Yeah, awesome. I'm going hungry.
The guy, Andrew, what was his name? It was a tribute to the guy that died.
Andrew Wood from,
Wood.
oh my God, from
Mudhoney.
No, I'm Star Dog Champion.
I'm looking.
A Mother Love Bone.
Mother Love Bone.
I got it on my own.
I said Mudhoney.
Which became pretty much Pearl Jam after that.
Exactly.
Huh?
I'm going to play some golf. I will talk to you next week, my friend.
All right, Frank. One of our regulars. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend. There's Frank from the Bronx.
That whole that whole Southwest thing was, Northwest thing was blowing up. That grungy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It brought every bit of it.
It brought me right back into music because I was getting sick of that hairband shit.
Well, then Matt Dillon in Singles was just hilarious. And Pearl Jam's his backup band. Right. And they're reading the review, and he says, the
Single soundtrack is amazing.
No, it is really good.
I still put that thing on.
Oh, yeah. Screaming Trees.
Nearly Lost You.
Ah, really good.
And Mark Lanigan does a great song called Dollar Bill.
Oh, and Westerberg's on there, too.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Yes.
La, 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 whatever that song. I didn't really like that one that much.
But he's a big Cameron Crowe, which, back to Ron, the pilot got picked up. Roadies has been picked up by Showtime. Cameron Crowe's directing.
Wow.
And they're going to do a series, and J.J. Abrams is producing.
And this is Ron White's going to be in this?
Ron did the pilot, and they've got him in and out of the first 5 episodes. But in the first pilot episode, he's the old roadie when shit goes wrong. They bring him in to coach the young kids into being better roadies.
But Vic, this is your day. You don't have to talk about Ron White. He's not here.
No, but
this is all about Vic Henley today. Let's talk about you.
You know what else?
What?
To make up for what happened yesterday, I'm going to put up, just for Vic, Sophie Simmons' Instagram.
It's just nothing but Sophie in bikini.
My God.
That's what y'all were looking at yesterday.
Oh, wow.
No, it was on that screen right in front of you. It's on that one right there.
Yeah, and it was not. I was over here in your brother's seat.
Oh, you can't see it.
You can't see it. I had nothing. I had to create all this in my own head, and that's why.
Apologize.
Are you going to be all right when Iliza Shlesinger and Nikki Glaser come in today?
I know both of them. I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm totally good.
They're comics. You're not going to be
they're
bashful?
Comics. No, they're comics. Okay. I can't be bashful with
comics. Look at
comics.
the cleavage on this
That's
picture.
Fine. That's good.
It's nice, right?
It's totally regular. It was just that I couldn't see it, and I was watching Norton jack off to watching it, and he was the only person that could see it in the room yesterday. And then all of a sudden you go, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know, watching Norton jack off to something that I can't see." And I knew it. How about this? And I was like, "Ooh!" I was totally busted.
I knew you didn't want to be called on. That's my specialty, to call on the person that doesn't want to be called on.
I was shrinking into the
you
corner.
Were. I'm like, I'm not letting him off the hook.
No, it's fine. It's totally.
And I'm like, is he turning red?
She hugged me when it was over. She was that embarrassed for me when it happened yesterday. She turned around. When she ended, she went, "Oh," like, "Oh, you sad, horrible."
So sympathy.
Yes, she went, "Oh." She totally went, "Oh."
I was looking at you thinking, he either needs a drink or he's very bashful right now.
I just didn't know what to do. I just didn't have the access. So you put me in my own porn loop. If I can watch the regular porn loop,
what he was looking
I'm
at.
fine.
Wow.
If you give me that, I'm totally fine. But don't make me do that in my head and then cut to me.
She's completely naked, covering up the parts.
She's celebrating
the naughty parts.
She's celebrating her body image.
I like that I called her on her cover record. She's like, "It's a cover," and I'm like, "No, you covered a cover."
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, she covered a cover by an English band. And so I love being idiot me sometimes, but yeah, she went Sixpence None the Richer, and I'm like, "That's a cover."
Maybe we'll ask Dennis Falcone. I told him to come in here and try to stump you later.
And I brought him back. He gave me. This is hilarious, I think, maybe, but he gave me the Fogarty, but I left here, we were talking about the Fogarty book about a month ago, and Falcone gave me the Fogarty book, and I took it home and I'm reading it.
Yeah.
And as I'm flipping through it, it's an autographed copy from John Fogarty.
Wow.
So I was about to give it to someone, as I often do when I finish a book. I brought you the Shackleton book.
Yes, you did. I'm still reading that, by the way, 4 months later.
I came back in, and Roland goes, "Oh, I signed all that shit and just handed it to him. It's totally not fake. It's totally not real."
I was going to say, because it was a big deal. He wasn't signing signing stuff here.
Not real.
Roland signed it?
Roland signed it and gave it to Dennis.
Nice.
And I brought it. I was taking good.
Really
that's not
funny.
nice.
I thought Falcone had really given me his autographed John Fogerty book, and I'm like, oh shit, I almost gave this away, and I brought it in yesterday, and Roland and Erock are going, oh, that's bullshit. We just signed everything and handed it to Falcone. We don't pay
you should take back your beef stew that you gave him from your crock pot. I don't have the patience for a crock pot, and I know you don't even have to do anything.
Just the best wedding
But just
gift.
knowing it's sitting there and wait, and you have to wait 12 hours to eat anything out of it.
The smell. Or 8, 6, you can.
No,
there's 3
I can't.
settings.
I
There's
can't
3
do
settings.
that.
Do you have to monitor it, or you turn it on and you walk away?
Oh,
pretty much don't have-
absolutely.
And there's like a 30% chance it'll burn your house down?
Only one person I know has ruined something in a crock pot.
Oh, boy.
And it's the owner's wife from the comic strip about 3 years ago, and I brought remnants in like I brought beef stew today. And the whole staff was eating and going, oh, this is amazing. And I described how I made it. And the next day she walked in and went, you're a pile of shit. I burned it. I go, no one, you're the only person in the history of crock pots has ever burned anything in a crock pot.
That's almost impossible, right?
She blamed it on her. She goes, my son's fat. He slept all day. And that was it. She went straight to throwing her son under the bus on the whole recipe with, I go, nobody, even if your son is fat, you can cook anything. And how do you burn something in a crock pot?
Unbelievable. Jihadi John might be dead.
Good.
Might be dead. They can't really prove it, but they think they got him with a U.S. drone, drone strike in Syria. They're going to be checking out the social media and see, what comes up. Because they don't, I don't think we haven't, of course we don't have anyone on the ground in that area where the drone strike was, but they feel pretty confident they got Jihadi John overnight.
So there'll be a new replacement spokesperson beheading coming out. There'll be a new Jihadi John, whatever you're going to call it. Decapitation Dan.
You think
it's going to come out? Decapitation Dan is going to be coming out next.
So it has to be an alliteration.
It does. That's for the English majors. These are all alliterations.
They're wordsmiths.
How does that work, though? Do you apply for that job? And is there tryouts, or you just hand in your resume? And do you meet with human resources?
You're the most brutal guy. HR at ISIS calls up and goes, wait a minute. You think John, we got Decapitation Dan really here in the pipeline.
How does that work?
We can totally replace Jihadi John.
Oh, fuck him.
What makes you think you would be a good replacement
for Jihadi John?
Well,
Well, I have experience.
You've been spending a lot of time on the wheel, sharpening your axe. You sharpen your axe. You're sitting there medieval times. You're grinding.
I already have a mask.
Grinding.
I already have my mask.
Right.
I don't have to supply one.
Correct.
Who do you see yourself torturing in 5 years?
Jesus. That's strong. We're going to need 3 references.
Exactly. Can you get someone to call in and actually, the last guy had to come in with that little knife and saw the last part off. You really get it clean.
Are you okay with $37,000 a year?
I like it.
I sure hope we got him. Obviously.
Well, yeah, shit.
I'm sorry, but I'm going back to football. I'm looking at all these crazy jerseys. Why they changed all the colors?
Because the NFL, the NFL's never satisfied. They make billions and they want to make even more.
But it's like,
because every time one of these jerseys is in the game, people will go out and buy them.
Yeah, and they're only playing it in one game, these new colors, or like 1 week?
I liked the red over the green last night.
Yeah.
But like I'm looking
Bill's
at
jersey was kind of cool.
The Giants, they have a gray. Do you see that one?
No.
Hold on. It's such a weird color.
Color rush uniforms.
All of it.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
And it's a thing they're doing this year in the NFL?
Seems a little forced. Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
Oh, my God, the blue and the gold.
The Titans and the Jaguars.
Sure.
And there couldn't be 2 shittier. 2-6 and 2-6,
right.
or 2-7 and 2-7.
Right.
Well, I mean, in a way,
they got to have a trick to get somebody to buy into this as a game. 2-7.
I was going to say, in a way, it's smart because no one's going to. Now that there's a little more interest in a game like that,
put a shiny object on it.
What's going on with Greg Hardy now?
Oh God!
Now they're starting to say that he told the NFL it wasn't his wife and it was a groupie.
Well, he's out of his goddamn mind.
That's
apparently.
what his lawyers.
That's what the lawyers saying,
right.
Travis?
Yeah.
Wow.
That he's the victim and she was just a sex-starved groupie.
Right.
Because of Nelly. It's because of her hip-hop background.
Yeah.
That was my ass you saw bouncing in front of Ludacris. You know that song?
No.
The Ballad of Bitter Honey is a horrible acoustic song, but it's that was my ass you saw bouncing in front. It's all about a groupie that did a hip hop video, and and she's misunderstood. But the opening line is that was my ass you saw bouncing in front of Ludacris. Nice. And and then the next line rhymes with and nobody understood me. I didn't think like this, something. But yeah, this is this girl dated Nelly, and that's what started the whole goddamn thing. And she's not a groupie; he's living with her. The neighbor. That's one of the neighbor 911 call is horrific. Which you can get. The girl's calling in going, someone's beating the shit out of somebody next to me. It's the whole call is someone should get over here right now because someone is beating the shit. It's the neighbor. Oh, it's horrible. It's not pretty one bit. And it's the neighbor calling in. Yeah, you can pull.
We got the 911 call. I haven't heard this yet.
I'll listen to it. It's a woman going, someone needs to get over here.
Are you ready for Black Friday steals and deals?
Yes!
Black Friday Blockbuster is on now at State Line Jeep. Save up to $6,500.
You know what's really good is that, You know what's really good is when you ask for ad blocking software.
And you don't get it?
Yeah, which is something that you can just have updated on a computer.
Doesn't that take minutes?
Oh, yeah, it takes minutes.
So what's the problem?
You need, what is it, like an administrator or something?
I've seen emails go back and forth. I just tapped out of that problem.
For weeks, we asked.
I think you could get that done within 15 minutes.
Look, you see this?
And I think that's long.
Do you see this bracket?
Yeah.
We sent emails in May about getting 2 more of that.
Yeah.
And they said it's been ordered. It'll be here any day.
All right. How long ago was that?
May.
Oh, May.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
They ordered it in May.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
I used to bitch about all this stuff, Vic.
Well, you should.
It drove the audience nuts. I had to shut the fuck up.
It's our job to bitch about it.
I was bitching every day.
I don't know enough.
It wasn't healthy for anybody.
No. Never can I go home and bang our heads against the wall.
Here, listen.
Charlotte Mecklenburg 911, David.
Listen to this lady.
Please fire or medic. 911, do you need police fire or medic?
This is
my
not.
friend brought a girl home. She knows who I to follow me right now. She's hit me in the face twice.
Well, that's
she
him.
Won't get out. We're trying to get out of my house. She keeps running back in every time. My neighbor's outside. She's witnessed everything.
What's the address?
Somebody please help.
Yeah, it's the neighbor call. This is not the call I was talking about.
All right. Well,
that's him. That's him covering his ass, maybe, or somebody faking it. But the neighbor, it's a lady that was the first call was someone that lived next door and went, there's somebody beating the hell out of somebody over here.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, you got it? Yeah, let's play this really fast. And then we got to get to Donald Trump.
Yeah, I hate to set it up.
Donald Trump went nuts yesterday.
Huh?
You need police fire medic.
Hey, how you doing today? I need a police tool.
No, that's not him. That's again.
That's another woman. Right. Another woman with a deep voice. We can move on to Trump. If you find that, we could definitely go back. But Trump is all about taking ISIS out, and he went after Ben Carson.
Well, that's an easy one.
Well, he compared him to his temper to child molestation.
Really?
Yeah, he went nuts on Carson yesterday. What else did he say about him? What was the word he used? Shit.
Did he say I would bomb?
Thank you. Pathological temper. And he basically said he compared it to child molestation because he says it's not curable.
Ooh.
If you're a child molester, he doesn't think that's curable. And he also thinks if you're have some kind of pathological temper, that's not curable either. And that scares the hell out of Donald Trump. Yes.
Nice angle.
Do we have the clip? We have the clip of ISIS first.
Yeah, first.
Doesn't have a plan for ISIS. I said, no, I have a plan, but I don't want to tell ISIS what it is. Because I might win. I had to. I said to my wife, I said, I got to tell him about this plan. I'm going to have no choice. Because otherwise I'm not going to win. People are thinking like I don't have a plan. I hate doing it. So I'm on one of the shows, and I said, look, ISIS is making a tremendous amount of money because they have certain oil camps, right? They have certain areas of oil that they took away. They have some in Syria, some in Iraq. I would bomb the shit out of them.
I'm back on the Trump train.
I am too.
I bailed. I'm on the Trump train.
Me too.
And somewhere Jeb Bush is frustrated.
Oh, because he didn't say it.
Because he got to go. You got to go for it now, Jeb.
He's got the right accent for it. Trump, right. Anytime you can say, it sounds better, it sounds more threatening when you have the hillbilly. I'll bomb the shit out of you. And it sounds equally as menacing when he does it.
I think Jeb Bush was supposed to be the guy, man.
He's kissing his own ass right now. He's hating it.
But they took away. They have some in Syria, some in Iraq. I would bomb the shit out of them.
He don't give a fuck.
I would just bomb those suckers. And that's right. I'd blow up the pipes. I'd blow up the I'd blow up every single inch. There would be nothing left. And you know what? You'll get Exxon to come in there in 2 months. You ever see these guys, how good they are, the great oil companies?
Yeah, right.
They'll rebuild that sucker brand new. It'll be beautiful. And I'd ring it. And I'd take the oil. And I said, I'll take the oil. ISIS is making millions of dollars a week. Millions of dollars with oil. Now, they're also getting money from Saudi Arabia.
I think
Can you believe it? They're getting money from other people.
That's great.
I think we peaked earlier.
Oh, that's great, though.
Once you get bombed the shit out of it, it's just too...
Where else do you go? And then it's going to be awkward when Jeb Bush is trying to curse next week.
It's going to start escalating.
Yeah.
It's going to turn into Carlin. Somebody's going to have to say cunt by the end of this to really win the Republican nomination. Yeah. You're going to have to go through all the 7 dirty words of television.
It would make the debates more interesting.
Oh, God. I'd be tuned in every week if we were really... If it was mandatory that you had to use all 7 of the dirty words that Carlin said, then I would watch every political debate. If that was mandatory, that'd be amazing.
Play the Ben Carson clip as well. And I know that Trump called I think it was the Iowa voters stupid, right? Yeah. For supporting Ben Carson. Do we have audio of that, or is that more of a...
It's in like a 7-minute clip. I can find it.
All right, but do the Ben Carson clip. Oh yeah, and then we got to play the PFT clip.
Which Carson clip you want to do first?
Holy fuck! Let's do the Trump compares Ben Carson's temper to child molestation.
Okay.
I saw this when it was on CNN.
And in the book, he said terrible things about himself. He said that he's pathological and that he's got basically pathological disease. Now, he wrote this, I guess, before he was running for office, or thought that he was running for office. And I don't want a person that's got pathological disease. I don't want it. Now, I'm not saying he's got it. He said it. This isn't something that I'm saying, oh, he's a pathological liar, or he's got I'm not saying it. He said he's got pathological disease. He actually said pathological temper, and then he defined it as disease. So he said he has pathological disease. Now, if you're pathological, there's no cure for that, folks. Okay? There's no cure for that. And I did one of the shows today. And I don't want to say what I said, but I'll tell you anyway. I said that if you're a child molester...
Such a dick.
It's the comic going, I'm not going to say what airline, but it starts with Delta. You know, it's that old joke. It's that old joke. I'm not going to say what airline.
He's such a dick in a good way, though. You know what I mean? He's just a dick.
But I'll tell you anyway. I said that if you're a child molester, a sick puppy, you're a child molester, there's no cure for that. There's only one cure. We don't want to talk about that cure. That's the ultimate cure.
See,
no, there's 2. There's death and the other thing. But if you're a child molester, there's no cure. They can't stop you. Pathological, there's no cure. Now, he said he was pathological. Okay. He said he went after his mother with a hammer. He wanted to hit her on the head. Or he hit her on the head, or he wanted to hit her on the head.
Big difference.
And I said, wow, that's tough. Man, did anybody in this audience ever go after your mother to hit her on the head with a hammer? Okay? So he went after his mother. This is in his book. This isn't me. I'm just trying to save you the cost of a book. So he's a
Cliff's Notes
pathological
version. Huh? It's Cliff's Notes version.
Yeah.
He's just shortening it.
damaged temper, a problem. Then they talk about my tone is a little bit tough. Give me a break. But I don't like his tone. We have people, their heads are being cut off in Syria if they're Christian, and for a lot of other reasons. And he doesn't like my tone. That's a problem with the tone. We need somebody with tone. We need somebody with tone.
He would be a great morning disc jockey.
You can go back to the other guys later, but let's straighten it out.
I don't know what
we'll
he'd
go back
play.
to the guy.
Mm-hmm. What would he play? He's not going to open with Temple of the Dog. I don't see him coming out.
Right.
He's not opening with Hunger Strike. I don't see it.
I'm gonna cut ahead a little bit.
Yeah, please do.
Although energy changes.
I could listen to Trump all day, but all right, we pushed ahead of this clip.
Knife, and he went after a friend, and he lunged. He lunged that knife into the stomach of his friends, but lo and behold, it hit the belt. It hit the belt, and the knife broke. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. The knife broke. Let me tell you, I'm pretty good at this stuff. So, I have a belt. Somebody hits me with a belt going in.
He's doing physical comedy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now he's showing.
He's doing Jeff Altman's old bit with the cheese omelet.
Hey, I'll scramble you.
He's off mic and just, what is he trying to do with this belt thing?
He's trying to show if you stabbed him that he could stop you with the belt.
Right.
And he plunged it into the belt. And amazingly, the belt stayed totally flat. And the knife broke. How stupid are the people of Iowa? How stupid are the people of the country to believe this crap?
Idiots out walking around. IOWA.
Yeah.
That's the acronym.
So Iliza Shlesinger is here. Maybe we take an early break and regroup and get her in and continue with this stuff. How's that sound?
That's good.
Fine by me.
All right. We got Vic Henley in studio today. Anything else? Oh, the CD.
Live from Lou's Cruise.
Okay, we're going to take a break here. When we get back, Iliza Shlesinger. We got to do the PFT clip. It's getting a lot of attention the last couple of days, and people are like, "Why haven't you played that clip yet?" We'll finally get to it next. And then I found, I can't take credit for it. Someone on Twitter sent me a great political attack ad, a great one, and it's one of the better ones I've heard in years. So
I love those.
We got that for the people as well. Stay there.
Sirius 206, XM 103. The show is back.
During the Tories.
Yes, we're back with Iliza Shlesinger.
Hi.
Good morning, Iliza.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
We were in the middle of talking about Trump before we went to break.
All good things, I hope.
I love it.
Love it or him?
I love Trump. I don't know if I can vote for Trump, but then again, I've never voted, so I should shut my mouth. Because people say, if you don't vote, then you should shut your mouth. A lot of people like saying that.
I suppose you could still influence people.
I think so. I think I make a statement by not voting.
That's what George Carlin has a 3-minute bit about that. George Carlin has a classic bit. If you vote on somebody shitty, then you're part of the problem. Then you're part of the problem.
Yeah, I'm no George Carlin, but that made sense to me when I heard that for the first time.
I agree 1,000,000%.
I think we also have a thing in our country where we encourage young people, like, just get out there and vote, no matter what. And like, no, not no matter what. Please research it first. And MTV had like the rock the vote, and like kids were like, I'll just go and do it.
And
I don't know.
That's where it started. You're right. That's exactly where it started.
Just get out there. It's like, please don't do that.
And then it's really hard to vote because they don't want everyone voting.
You have to get on. It's a free tram that takes you to a visitor center. Yeah. And from there, there's a boat that takes you to Voting Island.
Some people...
Campus B.
Campus B.
There are people that want... There are people that basically want an app where you can vote that could make it as easy as possible.
Yeah.
Could you
no one will hack that. It'll be so easy.
Can you imagine?
There's in-app purchases.
Yes. Hey, are you doing The View today?
Oh my God.
That was the last time we saw you.
That's the last time it was good in my mind. It was worse.
No. Oh, man.
I'm not doing The View. I'm doing the Today Show.
Really?
That's
Those
better.
are very nice to me.
But you've upgraded.
Which one?
Anything is better than The View. Getting pneumonia is better than The View.
I love
Being asked to leave a restaurant, anything.
Love you.
It was so... You guys gave me the confidence to verbally bash them, I guess. And
good for you.
I will, and especially the executive that asked me to be there was fired as well, so I have no ties. Yeah, it's not my fault.
You didn't do anything that bad.
I didn't do anything at all.
She's a comic. She did what she's supposed to do.
Right.
I would guess.
I would hope.
I only say that because
I would guess. I would hope.
Even in that world, you didn't do anything bad.
No, it's awful.
They just suck. I hate The View.
Yeah, it's bad.
Although it got a little better with Joy Behar coming back.
Well, Joy's always good. Joy, I got no problem with Joy. Yeah, I got no problem with Joy.
But they're full of shit over there.
Yeah, Joy's amazing.
It's just it's daytime TV.
Yeah.
And I always thought I wanted to have a career in daytime TV, and then I watched them do like an 8-minute segment on oatmeal. And I was like, that is what daytime TV is. Yeah. It's lumpy.
Was it pro oatmeal or anti-oatmeal?
It was pro this type of oatmeal, explaining how to make it in case you're from the planet Zeptoid and have never experienced that.
Are we talking steel cut?
Versus stone ground. Versus stone ground.
Right. No, it was...
I go old-fashioned. Old-fashioned
I go whatever's in the bar at the lounge.
Yeah.
At the airport lounge.
That's all mushy shit.
Whatever. It's oatmeal.
What are your toppings? Let's get into this for a little while.
You're about to do an 8-minute segment on oatmeal.
I was going to answer honestly.
I was the only person that knew what you were doing.
That was a joke.
I just wanted to turn this into The View. And we've done that. No, just the Today Show. I will not be drinking.
No.
I don't understand that.
Oh, yeah. So it's Hoda and Kathy Lee.
Yeah.
They love drinking wine on TV.
Kathy Lee won't be there today. It's Andy Cohen. But the whole idea of women with white wine in the morning, I feel like it's become this forced stereotype that I'm not a functioning alcoholic. I cannot day drink. Yeah. I'm certainly not going to wake up just to start to shut my body down with iced wine.
Good for you. Oh, Andy Cohen's going to be on our show Monday.
Yeah, seems cool.
He's a fine dude, as far as I know. Yeah, he's a St. Louis guy. He's a Midwest guy.
So there you have it.
There you have it. You'll have fun today.
It's going to be a good day.
All right.
I'm going to go to the Skirball Center later.
Where's your dog?
Tiny Tips.
Blanche.
This was I think the trip was too hectic because I have a show after my show tonight.
Yeah.
And I go right on a plane tomorrow morning, go to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And so I just thought it was too tumultuous.
Where are you in Vegas? What are you doing?
At the Venetian.
Nice. Very
show
nice.
called Lipstick.
I know that show.
Yeah,
I was there.
What's Lipstick?
It's this all-female cavalcade. Every couple of weeks they book a different, huge female headliner.
And apparently they needed someone funny.
Yeah. Apparently I've got a co-headline with Sarah Kalana, but that's okay.
All right.
And then it's the easiest gig. You go in, you do 30 minutes of comedy, and then I get a free table to watch the Ronda Rousey fight. It couldn't be easier.
Beautiful.
That's all I want.
Yeah, it's just I'm getting this pay-per-view. I haven't gotten one in a while. I love Ronda Rousey.
I love her. It's at 11 at night. I'm down. I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
Do you know anything about her opponent?
Holly Holm.
No, I know her, but I don't know anything about her. I know she's undefeated. That's all I know.
She definitely looks like a force to be reckoned with.
We pointed out yesterday, or somebody on this show, that she looks like Amy Schumer, a ripped Amy Schumer.
She doesn't that's funny. I didn't even think about that till now. You're just right.
She totally looks like her in that picture.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Put that up.
That's Amy Schumer with I don't know.
She's not going to beat that arm bar. She's not going to beat that arm bar.
She's the only one that's fought her. I think that's taller.
They fought before?
No, I'm sorry.
Of course not. If they're both undefeated, right?
She's the only opponent that I've looked at her that seems formidable.
Yeah.
The Brazilian one was a nutcase and just all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, nobody else.
You watch a lot of UFC?
I watched a lot of Ronda. I went to her for Halloween. I read her autobiography. I tweeted her a lot. UFC sent me a T-shirt.
Did she respond?
No. But
Nothing.
she knows. She knows.
she must responded.
know.
Oh, really?
She will.
No kidding. Right.
I met her once, but she doesn't know. We will become friends.
Ronda. She's been in here a few times. She's very, very cool.
Yeah.
And extremely sexy.
There you have it.
Wow.
These are the things we have in common.
When you take that hair down, wow.
Well,
makes all the difference.
I like it up. I don't care.
You like it up.
I like it either way.
He'll take it how he can get it.
Anyway, exactly. Yes. Absolutely. Any way you can get it. That's fine by me.
I'm so glad you're not bashful because you guys know each other.
No, yeah, we do know each other. That's true.
We had Sophie Simmons in here yesterday.
Who's that?
Gene Simmons' daughter.
Okay.
And he lost his mind.
Well, no,
he stopped talking.
They put up 50 pictures of her on Instagram in bikinis, and they were not over here.
Uh-huh.
So I, in your seat, Norton got to see all the nasty pictures, and I'm over here in the corner going, I can't see anything, so it's all in my head. And then all of a sudden he asked me a question. I'm like, oh shit, you caught me looking at her naked in my head. Yes,
it was so much worse.
It was way worse, right? It was way worse than any of this stuff.
He was kind of having a breakdown or something. I don't know what happened to him.
Well, I needed my comic Iliza to come in and settle me.
To come in and make you less turned on. Thank you. That's why I wore no makeup today. I was like, no one's getting turned on, not on my watch. I'm coming in hot. I'm leaving him cold.
This is the PFT?
Yeah.
He asked Carson the baby Hitler question.
So funny.
That's going around?
Yes. So awesome.
So a couple of weeks ago, New York Times Magazine did a poll. They seriously asked the question, if you could, would you go back in time and kill baby Hitler? And people on the internet went nuts. So,
did you kill baby Hitler, Iliza?
Yeah. If you precogged it and you knew he was going to become Hitler.
No, you just know it's a baby there.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now you're into the boys from Brazil. This is the plot line from the boys from Brazil.
It's just he's Adolf Hitler, but
I think it's a stupid question.
Can you raise him differently?
That's the boys from Brazil. Have you not seen the boys from Brazil? I haven't,
but I'm assuming. That's my questions.
That's a very good question.
No, you don't kill a baby just because for that, you could kill so many people based on that.
That's a really good angle. You got baby Hitler and you know what he's going to do, but maybe you could do a little Back to the Future action.
Nature, nurture.
Yeah.
Right, and change some things.
Don't expose him to Jews.
Wow.
And maybe he'll be like, we got to get rid of all house cats. Be like, all right. The uncelebrated house cat holocaust.
Avoid the Jews.
You're blaming the Jews here.
Well, Hitler.
I like her angle, though.
I mean, he was not unlike all these guys that shoot up schools and are total maniacs. He was kind of a loser. Yeah. He was into the occult. He probably couldn't get laid. And it's all about just boosting your ego. It wasn't an actual vendetta against the Jews.
And make sure he doesn't get a participation trophy.
Right. Actually, everybody wins. He doesn't get everybody wins.
No, let's make sure you don't do that if you raise baby Hitler, to make sure he doesn't do what we all.
Have you ever seen Max? It's from around 2000. It's called Max. John Cusack's in it. So and it's about Hitler right before he becomes Hitler. And
wow.
Cusack is an artist. And he's meeting with him, and it's worth it just for the few scenes where I think Noah Taylor plays Hitler, but it's just worth it to see Cusack. They're sitting in a bar together, and he's like, "Oh, Hitler, you and your crazy ideas."
Oh my God, that's so funny.
But it's literally across the board artistic discussion about art, and he's slamming him, and you don't know that it's Hitler.
And that's the other thing you do if you take baby Hitler and try to raise him properly. You tell him everything he paints is the most amazing painting you've ever seen.
But that's the other thing. He obviously has the crazy gene, so if he's not going to mass exterminate Jews, it'll be something else. So maybe you do kill him because you know that evil is going to manifest itself in some other horrible way.
You think no matter what?
The genocide is going to go into another avenue.
It could be art. He could be Banksy. I'm just saying.
Nice.
Right?
So should we go back and kill Banksy? Is that what you're saying?
Go back, kill Banksy.
No.
Baby Banksy?
No, that's my favorite coffee table
Banksy.
book.
I don't know what the gene is, and I don't know if it's a crazy gene or some sort of unrequited I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what the mutation would be.
And Banksy's a hack, right?
No, he's not. I love Banksy. Banksy's not a fucking hack. I love Banksy.
See that crazy Disneyland thing you did?
I went to it.
You went to it?
I went to Disneyland. I got pictures on my phone.
Did you really go?
I was in London.
Talk about it. Tell us about it.
I had one night off from my shows. I had a 2-week run, and I had one Sunday off. And I went to it not because I'm an art enthusiast, but because I was like, most people won't be able to go. So that's why I'm going.
Wow.
And I took a 2-hour train to West End Supermare, which is where it was. And it was curated so well. The fact that it was even gloomy, I didn't know if the clouds were paid to be there. And
it's England.
It was, right? They have a residency. It was super cool. And every installation, it all resonated on the same theme of this sort of dismal, not post-apocalyptic, but sort of the underbelly of our society. Just
dismal
a wonky mirror.
No, it's amazing. Everything. Yeah. I love the guy. I'm telling you. When he got on the other side into.
Are you a fan of his?
Yeah, all of it, every bit of it. I'm a huge fan. When he went
that
to Lebanon,
silly, but then when he does this stuff, this is amazing.
The Cinderella carriage thing is amazing.
The things he did on the wall were pretty.
That's
impressive.
What I'm saying. When he's on the other side, he's in Lebanon and he painted the Hello Kitty logo, and they're like, "Why'd you do this?" And he goes, "Because everybody looks at kitties on the internet. I can't do. If nobody's going to watch this.
Everything that he does.
No, the dude's amazing. I love the guy.
That's me. That's my face. That's my picture.
Is that from your Instagram?
Yeah.
There you go.
You're just showing one eye, though.
Because I didn't have any makeup on, and it was cold.
She's teasy.
So I was like, that's the best I can do.
She's teasy that way.
This is how I'll get the boys.
This started with me. This started with me 4 years ago.
That's my online profile.
I thought I was in 4 years ago.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Next thing you know, I'm holding a dog and calling a cab.
You remember the moment when you realized, oh shit, she's just being teasy?
About 40 seconds into
40
it.
seconds
Yeah, about 40. I'm like, for a second, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. Oh shit, no, never
There
mind.
might be some chemistry here.
The guy had you hold the dog? Is that
Yeah,
him?
oh yes, you did.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That's funny.
People just offer.
I probably did. Yeah.
She's heavy.
Well, she's lovely.
She's heavy and
completely
lovely.
fine.
She's
But
not heavy. She's 5 pounds.
She's
realized,
like 13 pounds.
And then it was like 3 shows into it. I'm like, there's a
wanna put her
goddamn
on a
football
diet.
game on. I need to be
Where is
downstairs.
this? What are we
at Gotham,
talking?
at Gotham Comedy Club. You turned around one night because your regular dog holder was not there. And you turned around and went, hold Blanche, and just handed me the dog. And you're like, bring her to me. I'm going to ask for you. And I'm like,
were you there? Like,
I was opening for you. I was emceeing for you. I was emceeing for you. But at the same time, I was watching like Auburn, Georgia. And you're like, hold Blanche. I'm like, the fucking score's tied in the third quarter. I don't have time to hold your dog.
You can hold the dog and watch.
You can hold the dog.
It was
a close game.
I only did it because comics always want to hold her. And
she's lovely.
So there it is.
And I'm a dog guy. No,
so you're welcome.
What was your,
you're welcome.
What was your favorite part of Disneyland? What was the best one you saw?
I really liked the Cinderella installation with the overturned carriage, and what was cool was the paparazzi, like how they installed it, their flashes were going off, but the room was dark, so you could only see it by the light of their paparazzi flashes.
That's pretty cool.
It was pretty thoughtful and thought-provoking.
Very Princess Diana-esque.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
and
totally
the horse,
his purpose.
The horses' bodies and everything, and the bluebirds are over there. I'm trying to think of what else was cool. And then they had rooms with just other artists, and some of it's great and really thoughtful. And then you get to like a sheet that just says "Free Palestine." You're like, okay, that's. I get it, but come on, could have put some names on it.
I hate when you see something. Oh, I could have done that.
I could have done that.
And then it's like, and then you see the price tag $1 million. I'm like, really?
And to her,
all I had to do was splatter paint on a fucking wall.
The girl, she just did her room for 30 days, and so it was just her dirty bed and a couple of used tampons and panties on the floor, and same kind of thing. It was just I got up out of my room and walked out and left everything, and this is supposed to be my art.
An amazing art. Project, or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so we go back to Baby Hitler.
Yeah, so PFT commenter, he now is covering the presidential debates, and he had access to Ben Carson very briefly. Okay. So here's the clip.
Carson, as perhaps the most anti-Hitler, but also the most anti-abortion candidate, would you be in favor of aborting baby Hitler?
Oh my God.
I'm not in favor of aborting anybody. Not even Hitler. Okay.
Do you think that I love how annoyed the rest of the press gets.
Yeah,
like,
oh my God.
Because we have serious questions for this serious person.
Yeah, shut up.
My favorite part is the very, very end of the clip here.
Oh, sorry.
He says under his breath, no, it's okay.
Okay.
Do you think that you were let
pro-Hitler?
He says pro-Hitler?
He's like, oh, okay, pro-Hitler.
Stupid.
Oh, God.
I mean, I just think the fact that the word Hitler's being brought so much up so much in this guy's campaign is indicative of just the absolute circus. And this guy's not to be taken seriously at all.
Ben Carson?
At all.
Do you have someone you like in this race?
In the GOP race?
And just in general. Who's your gal or who's your guy?
It's gonna be a toss-up. I'm inclined to vote for Hillary. I think people bust on her for the wrong reasons. Perhaps Bernie Sanders. But I gotta wait for some more out of the Democrats because we focus so much on the GOP.
Right.
And then
Martin O'Malley doesn't have a shot. They're down to 3 people already.
Right.
I'm feeling the burn though. I'm starting to feel the burn.
I was at the.
I like Bernie Sanders.
I was at the David Steinberg Billy Crystal town hall last night.
Yeah.
And they nice. It was. I met Billy Crystal after and I cried.
You
like
cried?
A deep cry. And he was very kind to tolerate it.
Weren't you distracted by his giant head?
No, it's not giant.
It's a giant head.
It's not giant.
It's not
He's
giant.
got a giant head. I saw him in a restaurant in L.A. once, and after I got past that's Billy Crystal, I'm like, wow, he's got a giant. Look at that giant head.
Compared to Iliza's, it really is double the size.
I mean,
you have
I have a tiny head though.
Oh, you're going baseball head for you.
I have a shrunken head.
You got snake head.
Yeah, that snake head. You know the head at the end of Beetlejuice when they're sitting in the weight room and there's the shrunk. Because I have broad shoulders. That's how I always feel when my hair is up.
Billy's cool. Billy's very
I'm not
cool.
saying he's not cool, but he has a giant head.
But he's cool.
This picture proves my point.
It's twice the size of her.
Why are you scared?
I'm not. I know. I've worked with him. I know him. I like him.
He's a comic. He can accept the fact that he has a giant head.
I've never heard of it till now, so I don't think it's a thing.
Look at the picture.
It's not giant.
Well, then
I'm not seeing it. I'm just looking at my thighs.
I don't think you have a shrunken head. How about that?
Well,
so
then
someone
I'm
has a problem. Someone has a problem.
She doesn't even know why she's
It's either
here.
your head is too tiny or his is too big. I'm going with his is too big.
I'm with you, Oak.
Can we
Thank
just
you,
split the
Vic
difference?
Henley, and thank you.
His head should be bigger than mine. He's a man.
That's a great picture, by the way, because you can.
What's that got to do? Everybody's head should be the same.
It's so hard.
It's a great picture of you.
Evaded security to get this picture.
Yeah.
And the only other one is both of our eyes closed, like mid-talk. So
you got
cool.
the, oh my God, I can't believe I'm
crying.
Billy Crystal. That's
Shaking and crying.
That's a cool picture.
I rehearsed what I was going to say the whole night, and I messed it all up.
It's a great shot.
It's a great shot. And I didn't want to do to him what fans do to me, which when they come up and they do your bits to you. And I was like, don't do that to him. And but he was very, very
Were you
nice.
really tempted to go into the jazz singer or?
No, I was saying Mr. Saturday Night is like my Bible, and I started to quote one of the scenes, and then he corrected me, and I was like, oh fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Oops.
But, so I didn't want to take up his time. I invited him to my show. Of course he can't make it. I was like, of course, I'm a comic too. Okay.
Yeah.
But the point is, he did a great bit on all of the GOP candidates. And so I don't want to do his bit, but he was talking about how Bernie Sanders' finger is always moving like this.
Yeah.
And he goes, Billy Crystal said Bernie Sanders looks like he's always trying to hail a waiter. Like, we need to get our GOP up. Also, can I get a seltzer? The whole thing. It was very funny.
Look at that. Look at the lights just shining off Billy Crystal's head in that photo.
It's a ghost.
It's because he's got a big head.
He's got a big
He's
head.
a celebrity. It's like an
reflecting
aura
a lot
around
of light.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of light.
Yeah.
Did you
God,
see
you
the
guys
Josh?
really love Billy Crystal. Relax.
Did you see the Josh Gad
He's
thing?
funny
he
as
did?
hell in
The
person.
comedians. Did you see any
I
of
haven't
that
seen
show?
it.
I saw two of them.
Who?
The comedians. The show he did with Josh Gad. It was all right. It got canceled.
Yeah,
I
there
know.
was only two of them.
Yeah.
Brother Weeze loved the show.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
And I heard what Justin just said. He's really funny in person. You added in person.
Well, but no, because in the movies he's funny,
Eric, you
but
heard
then
that,
in
right?
person.
I didn't hear that.
No, but
you said in person.
Eric and
he's
I,
really funny in person. I don't think any comic wants to hear that.
No, you do.
No, you totally do. That means like when you're
That
not,
means you're not as funny when you're
no, it
performing.
doesn't. That means when you're not on, you're also
There's
funny.
plenty of people that are not funny when
I
they're not on stage.
There are plenty of people we've worked with that are not funny off when they're not on television.
I think we're ignoring the fact
because they're too busy chasing interns.
We're ignoring the fact.
I didn't say that. That's not what I meant.
We're ignoring the fact that our friend got Carson to say he would not kill Hitler if he had the chance.
I know, and said pro-Hitler. That's amazing.
But the bit is stupid. Like, the whole thing's a joke.
Of course.
Right.
But it was reported on CNN as news.
As fact. It's
Yeah,
CNN
but that's the
reported.
news. Like, I'm not shocked.
It's fine that he doesn't want to kill him, I guess, but you can't say pro-Hitler at the end of the clip.
That's stupid too.
Presidential candidate.
He just said it. The guy didn't even hear it, but because he recorded it, now it's news.
It's news.
And it is tangentially related to Ben Carson, to be fair.
CNN politics. Ben Carson would not abort baby Hitler.
Right.
Large letters.
Look, right there.
Billboard.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Billboard.
I totally get it, because he said that, but pro-Hitler had nothing to do with Ben Carson. It's just something the guy yelled at him. He could have yelled anything, and it would be attached to it.
But maybe he is pro-Hitler. We don't know.
Pro-Hitler.
But how do you know?
Because he's talked about how
said
much
pro-Hitler.
He didn't. The reporter said pro-Hitler.
He's not a reporter.
I thought that was Ben Carson.
For your friend or whoever it is.
Yeah.
Who said pro-Hitler?
PFT?
Oh, I thought that was Ben Carson.
No.
For real, I think I thought it was Ben
The
Carson.
dumbest topic.
No, the dude.
I'm stupid. All right. Anyway.
But now two candidates have weighed in on the baby Hitler.
Yeah, true.
Well, of
And
course.
now we are.
Yeah. But Jeb Bush would kill him.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
what
naturally.
do you say that you gotta
step up?
You gotta step up.
Step up.
And way to be a white knight, Jeb. Because real hero moment. Jeb's still smarting from the first GOP debate when he tried to get Trump to apologize for making fun of his wife, and Trump was like, "I'm not doing that."
Yeah, right. Jeb Bush is really uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, he's well qualified, but man, the guy has the worst personality.
Just no personality.
You need personality if you're going to get the job.
Do you think he cringes every time they mention the last name Bush? Like he's like, "I'm my own man."
Yeah, that's why he came up with Jeb with the exclamation point.
That's worse.
No kidding.
Jeb.
That just shows everything you need to know about the guy. He doesn't realize that that's just worse.
No,
he's an idiot.
No one's going to forget that you're, related to.
Yeah, exactly. How are you going to skip that? How are you going to
you're
go, wait,
just not.
is he related to the rest of them? No one in America is going, oh, wait a minute, and Bush. Is that the
so you
same
might as
Bush?
well just own it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just fucking own it.
Double exclamation point.
And you got to say shit like Mr. Trump did.
I've
never heard a presidential candidate.
Trump said, I would bomb the shit out of ISIS.
I agree with that.
That's great.
That's great.
First time ever. Got to be. First time ever in American
His numbers will go back up.
His numbers are going to go
back. I would think.
True.
Yeah.
I
just got to find him.
Speaking of politics, I got turned on to a political ad last night by one of the followers on Twitter. a great political attack ad. You got to hear this one. I don't even know where this race was, but this is one of those commercials. We've heard a million of these over the years, but this is a good one.
The choice for governor couldn't be more clear. John Bell Edwards, who answered our country's call and served as a ranger in the 82nd Airborne Division. Or David Vitter, who answered a prostitute's call the minute...
Oh, they took call literally.
And it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. They had to change the music, too.
Of course.
Yeah, go back.
So serial killer music.
Go back to the... and then it continues from there.
Bad guy music.
And served as a ranger in the 82nd Airborne Division. Or David Vitter, who answered a prostitute's call minutes after he skipped a vote honoring 28 soldiers who gave their lives in defense of our freedom.
What?
David Vitter chose prostitutes over patriots. Now, the choice is yours.
Louisiana!
It was Louisiana, okay.
It's Louisiana.
Louisiana's like, we don't see what he did wrong.
Right. It's amazing. There's actually a pro ad in Louisiana.
They're like, what's the choice? Yeah, that's so weird. That would a smear campaign.
We'll tweet that out to the people, but wow, that
they
was
can always
great.
reelect Bobby Jindal.
I was going to say, right, the Catholic Hindu.
What an idiot.
You can't go wrong with the Catholic Hindu.
Make sure all science books start 6,000 years in.
Right. We're riding down. Fred Flintstone just clocked out.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
He's in the minor leagues, though. He's in the first debate, the one with Chris Christie and who else?
Right, he's at the kids' table in the garage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huckabee.
Oh, Huckabee, right.
Huckabee, Christie, Jindal.
That's
Santorum.
That's Santorum,
right.
Exactly.
The opposite of Mount Rushmore, right there.
The anti.
I feel bad for Christie. He can't get traction either.
Well, you know.
He can't get any
I
traction.
think it's because he's fat.
It's because he's eating children. He's eating little children. That's why.
I feel like that's hard for him to lose weight.
People are against it.
People are against what?
Eating little children.
Really?
I think they're really.
Sounds like a modest proposal.
I think he's in a big cave in Trenton, like Jabba the Hutt, just dipping little babies in ice cream and eating them all day long. I think that's what he does.
Yeah, we decided a while ago.
Make me laugh.
We can't have a fat president, right?
You can't.
Not since Taft.
Not that fat.
No.
Not with the pants up to here with the little tiny belt.
If it's
tiny belt.
If part of your when anybody says politician, my first thought is a big fat fuck gorging on the public's dime, and so he just epitomizes that. So that's why I'm with your argument.
But he looks great in a baseball uniform.
Oh yeah, he looks wonderful.
Did you see this? You've seen this picture, obviously.
Oh my God!
Why would
oh my God!
Yeah.
Are you sure it looks
And that
good? No, it looks fine, sir.
Camel toe.
No, he looks wonderful.
That's not a camel toe. That's his mushroom head.
Yeah, that's his dick right
He doesn't
there.
have. There's no hint of a ball.
So what's that? Then that's just like
That's
inner
his-
flap.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah.
That's
You're right,
just
Eliza.
it's just grundle chunk.
Yep. that's a sniglet. Somebody call Rich Hall. That's a sniglet right there.
There's no hint
Grundle
of-
chunk.
Grundle chunk.
There's no balls in there, and
Hashtag
that's
grundle chunk.
I think you just own something.
I'm gonna. We gotta trademark that. I need something.
That's your next T-shirt.
My new
tonight
special
at the
is called
Skirt Ball.
Grundle chunk.
Grundle chunk.
he's got a thin mushroom head there.
It's it's very.
Why would you do
Worse than a
that?
thin penis.
Why would you do that?
Gotta play ball, man.
Literally, you're gonna make that joke. You're really gonna make that joke.
I mean, if you slow down anyone throwing, he looks like the wheel of cheese guy. Remember from, like, the 80s? Oh, that's terrible.
It is bad.
I still like Grundle chunk. I'm still going with
Grundle chunk.
Grundle chunk.
Yeah.
That's bad because that's not even genitalia right there. It's just meat. It's just a meaty man.
Your fat belly.
Y'all have no internet
hanging
connection
over.
here.
I don't like when he points out the individual either in his speeches. I hate
where he's like,
when they do that.
you sir.
I was talking to a single mom and we hawking.
Yeah.
Do you think they make them up?
Joe the plumber.
I think they do.
Joe the plumber.
I guess they can't though, because in this day and age, the reporters are all looking for something. So
Turns out there's no single moms in Weehawken. So.
Sorry, Mr. Christie. Oh.
You said single man. Okay, we'll change it to that. I would like to be a politician. I would. I think I've got some good ideas, and not less than a politician, more of a warlord. If I could just get like a couple $1 million and an army, and I would just like Khaleesi the fuck.
If you're
a small country,
if you're a warlord though, you got to have one of those strange names. What was it? What was it? General Buttfuck?
No, I don't remember.
It's pronounced Buttafuoco. Why would I say that?
I don't know, because you're a comedian.
Wait, was it General Buttfuck?
That'd be my guess.
General Buttfuck.
It was General Buttfuck, right?
What are you talking about? Was somebody's...
The guy in Somalia? You're talking about the guy in Somalia?
Yeah, that was part of Book of Mormons. Based on the real guy.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Based on the real guy.
Yeah.
What would be your best idea as a politician?
People... okay, well, first of all, it would just be sort of predicated on the idea that, like, to live in our society in a non-communist way, you have to participate. Mm-hmm. Nobody holds up each other. Everybody participates. Mm-hmm. And if you don't want to, then you will be excommunicated, like forcibly removed.
Wow.
So it's almost like a utopia. And it doesn't matter what your job is. If I had it in Hollywood, there would be this thing where you have to prove that you are working toward a goal of being an entertainer. I don't want to see, I just moved there. I hate when people move to LA and they're like, I'm just going to see what happens. I'm like, get out of my city. You go to Burbank until you can prove that you've done something in front of a camera. Important.
Look at Vic.
And I understand we need a workforce. And I get that, but like the amount of traffic and stuff like that, if you are doing anything other than something that relates directly to entertainment, you got to live outside of the city, and we will have underground trains that take you in.
Nice.
People are just in their shitty Civics, just driving around for hours looking for a Whole Foods, just so they can drive back to Reseda. Like, there's no reason. So you have to prove that you're working, and it can't be bullshit work either. It's got to be legitimate effort put in. You get like a 1-year grace period to find yourself, and then you better start working.
And then where do they go?
I don't care. Maybe the desert will have Bauhaus-style housing set up.
This is sort of Trumpish.
We got a place for you. We're going to have a place for you.
You can
if you're
make
not
the effort.
participating.
You got to participate. I think in our country we're so like, oh, just whatever. Let them figure it. My generation in particular, we're really lazy. The amount of kids I know, I've got an online jewelry store. I'm like, oh, that's unique. No one does that. You need to have a job. You're not allowed to live off your parents. It's enough.
If you could go back in time and kill baby Iliza Shlesinger, would you?
Who asked that?
I was just throwing it out to the room because you're scaring me.
Why is it scary? Why is this the idea that people should work to exist in a society is scary?
No, it's not really the words. It's the cadence, which is very similar to some other speeches that I heard probably in the 1940s that are on YouTube.
I'm Jewish, so we'll stop that right there. But great hinting. That bit went well.
There's a reason he's in the corner.
I think some men get nervous when women string together polysyllabic words in like a normal, cohesive fashion.
What
but
does
that's the way I
polysyllabic
feel.
mean?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know that word either.
A lot.
But that's it. All I'm saying,
have to look that up,
when you live in a city,
but I'll never use this, so why would I look it up?
I live in a third world country, basically, in Los Angeles, and I'm just trying to get into shape.
So you're downtown. You're saying you're downtown.
The whole thing is downtown. The whole thing is hideous.
You think if Trump is elected, he's really going to kick 11 million people? That's impossible.
You can't find him.
Obama was laughing at him yesterday.
No, you can't find him.
Did you see the Obama clip? Basically laughing at him. Like, does he understand how much money that would cost and what he's just going to...
How much labor would be lost?
And he's going to be able to deal with all the crying that's going to happen as you're ripping parents away from their kids and stuff.
A moment that made me
we got a problem with immigration in this country, obviously, but Trump's plan.
His plan is aggressive, and it's just for the right-wingers to be like, yeah, my dick's hard now. Let's get a vote with it. That being said, a couple weeks ago, I got super horny because there was this clip going around of Kelly Osbourne.
Kelly Osbourne. Horny.
Well, what she said. They were doing this like the View version of like who can be more liberal, right? Yeah. So they're all just spouting off about the same things. And in this like coup at the very end, she had this like, she thought she was gonna have this amazing point. She goes, and besides, Mr. Trump, she said something like, if you get rid of all the Latinos, who's going to clean your toilets? And everyone recoiled, and she didn't have the intelligence to come back, and she goes, but in the sense that, and no one was helping her out. And I was like, that's right. You have to think before you open your flappers.
Yes.
I loved it.
But they're not kicking her off the View.
She's not there now.
Still have her back. She was wandering around here yesterday.
I should make more retarded racist statements, and maybe I'll be asked back as the villain.
She was very confident though, as she was saying that too.
Oh, it was amazing. Who's going to clean your toilets? And then help me.
That was a humana.
And also
moment,
Rosie
right?
Perez, she was so, she's like, well, that's not all Latin. No, she was like, her dick got huge. She was like, here I come.
And that made you horny.
Made me horny that the whole
just
thing
fell apart.
The whole thing just unraveled.
They put their...
Please don't make me watch it again.
No, we don't have to watch it again.
Thank you.
They do a lot of They get in trouble a lot over there for saying stupid things.
It just makes women look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good show.
Not a good show.
Yeah, it's not a good show for women. It's really not.
Oh, but all of those
How about
shows.
The Real?
I can't. Is that any of them? I'm sure they're all nice people.
The Real is the black version of The View.
I've seen.
Yeah.
Anytime you get an all-female panel, it just becomes each woman trying to prove how smart she is while talking over women. I'm the most liberal. And then none of the topics are very polarizing. Like, oh, a black teenager was shot. No one on the panel is going to be like, I'm in favor of it. So it's just people saying over and over how bad racism is to an audience that also beliees that. Like, there's no new information being given.
Got to mix it up a little bit.
Mix it up. Put in a white
Mix
person.
it up.
Like you'll be doing at the Skirball Center.
I'll be doing the Skirball sold out.
It's sold out.
This evening.
She doesn't have to promote that. It's sold out.
People might not come.
I want to talk about the guy that died in a hot tub. What the fuck? Couple dies having sex in a hotel hot tub while at their daughter's wedding.
Wait, how long were their bodies in the hot tub?
That's gotta be.
I think not too long because he died on top of her. Right? Is that how the story goes?
He had a heart attack.
Because he got overheated. Is that what happened?
How'd
really?
she die?
He had a heart attack, and she was, I guess, smothered.
What? How big was he?
So he's older.
Yeah.
So he's older.
He's bigger, definitely.
Yeah.
If he's bigger, he's older.
But it was at their daughter's wedding.
I don't even care about that part. I just what are the physicalities of it? How big was he? Where was she?
Well, let's
it's in Canada.
67.
Can we play the clip instead of
she's 63, he's 67,
Maybe
she's
she hit her head.
63.
Maybe she hit her head.
67,
Okay.
63. How did she die? He has the heart attack.
Remember that kid that sat on the suction part and it sucked his intestines out?
Yeah.
So maybe that happened.
Yeah,
Let's hope that
about
happened.
that.
What do you got on this, Erock Stango?
We have to wait another 17 seconds because there's no ad blocker software in this computer.
Yeah, we're going to get ad block soon.
Yeah.
Their 35-year-old daughter found them.
We've been waiting months for this.
We've been promised.
Something that
I'll do
literally
what I
takes a couple minutes, but we need some kind of administrator to unlock a secret fucking world.
Yeah.
All right, so here's
Look at the actors they hired to play the couple.
Yeah, right. That's not a 67-year-old dude and his 63-year-old
This is a commercial
wife.
for sandals. That's what it looks like. That shitty pool shape.
What the fuck is this?
Died 2 days before her wedding while having sex in a hot tub at the resort.
Whose voice is
The happy
this?
couple were making love in the Whirlpool Spa in Mexico when Charles McKenzie, 67, suffered a heart attack and toppled over his wife, Dorothy, 63, who drowned. Authorities said their deaths were deemed accidental and were believed to be linked, according to an official
Believed
from the
to be
Mexican
linked?
state of Quebec.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. They were still linked together.
Dorothy died of asphyxia by submersion.
I'm done. I'll see you guys on Monday. I'm not doing any better than that.
Moments after her husband passed. Mr. and Mrs. McKenzie were supposed to watch their 35-year-old daughter get married on the beach in 2 days when she made the terrible discovery early Tuesday. It's unclear if the wedding still went on Thursday. A spokesman for
Can I just
What do
say?
you mean unclear? You could check that easily
I
enough.
love that they're using B-roll from the hotel's promo reel.
from Channel 1.
Those are all you could get married here. Like they didn't make this.
Channel 1.
That's all from
You know, a discussion was had.
the Radisson promo clips.
If you want lunch, go to the poolside grill.
Murder on the Lido deck. Oh,
The
that's terrible.
Palace Hotel dismissed an earlier report that the couple had been electrocuted in the hot tub.
Oy.
He told the press the room was perfectly fine. All the equipment was working perfectly.
You know, a discussion was had, and the wedding went on.
They spent all the
We already
money.
spent all the money.
We're here.
They would have wanted
It's
it.
beautiful.
They would have wanted us to get married. They would have wanted us to get
You
married.
throw in a few of those, they would have wanted it, and
Here's a
next thing you
question.
know, everyone's having a good old time
When
with 2 empty seats.
when
in the
can you
front
laugh
row.
at that? Like, at what year mark can you be like, funny stories? So we're getting married. Like, will that become funny to them? I don't know.
What anniversary is too soon for that joke?
Which one's the drowning anniversary? Yeah.
The water. What anniversary is water?
You know they got married. You know they went through it.
Of course.
Everyone's here. We're not going to cancel this
No,
now.
the hotel gave them anything? Like,
Yeah, they're not going to give us our deposit back, so we might as well go through with this.
oh my God.
Maybe they downplayed it slightly.
They went in there and unfolded the towel and it didn't look like an elephant. You know, they're like, no, just smooth it back out. Just smooth it back out. No frivolity with the towel. They've had a death. They've had a death. No
Cover the
frivolity.
mirrors.
Right, exactly.
Cover the
Remove
mirror.
black towel.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
And that's lazy reporting, because the Daily News could find out if they got married or not. They definitely got married.
I also like at the end they're like, and they dispelled reports that they were electrocuted. I'm like, we already know they weren't electrocuted. We know the guy crushed her and she drowned, and he just threw in like another bit, a layer to it just to make it sexier.
What the? I mean, you can't push the guy off you.
No one's ever been electrocuted in a hot tub. By a hot tub.
I don't know.
I think you would have heard about it.
True.
So it's like, and also dispelling reports that seagulls swooped them up and carried them away. It's like, all right. How weird, a sandals ad.
There's your sandals ad.
That's so weird.
The resort looks beautiful, though.
It does look beautiful.
They're only showing the nice parts.
Yeah.
There's no way it's great.
I think it's so beautiful there that you would be able to push some of the sadness down of losing your parents in a hot tub, right?
I wonder what the name of it is. I think I've had sex in that hot tub.
The Playa Car Palace.
I think I've had sex with my second ex-wife in that hot tub.
Couple drinks with some umbrellas in it and a nice walk on the beach as the sun's going down. I think you could push down some sadness.
Do you think they had post-marital sex, and cried during sex?
Because
the parents had just had, like, do you think
yes, absolutely. And,
okay.
And they're looking at the hot tub in the room.
Somebody cover that thing.
Cover that.
I think she was crying and he was really into it.
Really turned on. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's amazing.
That's all right. Don't apologize for that. She's now. You got.
I was thinking of the last time I had sex in a hot tub, but we had brought food back from something, and I made the choice. I had like a whole thing of like smoked meat. And we were in a hot tub, and we were both like drunk, and it was like, I want to have sex, but I really want to eat all this bacon and sausage in the hot tub.
Oh my God.
And you can't have sex when you're full.
Right.
So I don't remember what happened, but I just remember that dilemma.
You must have had a nice buzz going.
Whole trip.
You wanted meat products like that.
Because Mexico, so it was like chorizo, and it was just like a ton of smoked.
Yeah, that shit is good.
It's delicious.
The hot tub was outside.
I fucking hate hot tubs. I think they're overrated.
If you don't have the cold
like 5 minutes,
if you have the cold pool to jump in,
and then go back and forth,
that's if you can't do the cold plunge, then you're just boiling yourself.
I used to be a big skier, and hot tubs outside at ski resorts were pretty awesome. Running from your room, 10, 15 degrees and jumping in was nice. That was kind of nice.
When you have a reason to get in.
Yeah.
There's something kind of weird to me, the idea of having a hot tub like at home. Like dad comes home, I have a friend, and when their dad comes home, he comes home, talks to no one, puts on the robe immediately, goes to the hot tub, smokes a little bit of pot. I'm giving him a New York accent, but they're not. They're Canadian. But there's something like I'm going to force myself to unwind because I've got a down payment and monthly payments on this hot tub.
Yeah.
So there's just something.
So I'm going to enjoy this thing
every day.
This thing. I think you regret your purchase. Most people when you're in a hot tub.
Something above ground water structures to me seems tacky. Above ground pool, hot tub, fountain.
Tacky is good right now, man.
I don't know. You could get a good whirlpool going though in those above grounds, getting everyone moving in one direction.
That
was the only thing you could do with that shit.
That's funny.
Everybody up, rotate like volleyball. Rotate.
You get
Here
bored.
we go. Rotate.
You get bored swimming in water up to your waist, and you come up with other things you could do. When do you got to go? You got to go soon?
Is that because I yawned?
No,
is that why you said it?
I heard 8:40.
You want me to go?
No, we can squeeze a little more out.
Okay, so should we take another break? Get Nikki Glaser in here.
That's a good.
All right, let's do that, and then we'll figure it out. But Iliza's in studio; she's going to be on the Today Show. Make sure you check that out. What time are you going to be on there?
At 10 o'clock Eastern Coast hour
with Hoda and
Andy Cohen is the guest
filling
host
in today. So you should have fun with that.
It's going to be great.
All right. Anything else you want to promote?
Be the New York Comedy Festival at the Skirball Center tonight.
Sold out.
There might be one ticket. And then after I'll be at the goddamn Comedy Jam, which we've added extra seats. There'll be about 600 people there, and that's at the Gramercy, and that's
Bill Burr was talking about that yesterday.
Bill Burr's doing it too, right?
Yeah, Bill Burr.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to sing Crying by Aerosmith.
Nice!
I have been rehearsing.
Really?
I laminated the words and put them in my shower so I could rehearse it.
Can you do it on our show?
The song?
A little bit.
If we find a freaking karaoke track, let's...
I feel like that might be a little anticlimactic.
I know, but
three people that are coming.
It's called a tease.
You got it. Come on.
It's weird.
You laminated and put it in your
shower. I know, but there's the band.
Come on. Commit. We want to hear you do it.
I can't do it. It's not my art. It's not my forte.
Why'd you go Southern all of a sudden? You went hillbilly there.
I got nervous. I went back to my roots. I don't know.
Me yesterday.
I was just trying to get away from myself as fast as possible.
Oh, we found a karaoke track. Did we?
Goose Island, the city.
Oh, sorry, we don't have ad blocker software on this computer.
So nice.
Skip ads. There you go. I don't want it.
Come on.
What about tonight? People are going to want to come. I don't need the words. I know them.
Right. Don't
All right, I'll take them off.
Let's hear it.
is the worst. There was a time when I was so broken-hearted. Love wasn't much of a friend of mine.
That wasn't bad.
Right? The tables have turned, yeah, 'cause me and them ways have parted. That kind of love was the killing kind. Listen! All I want is someone I can resist. I know all I need to know by the way that I got kissed. I was crying when I met you. Now I'm trying to forget you. Yes. Your love is sweet misery. Ow! I was crying just to get you. Now I'm done 'cause I let you do what you do down on me. Now there's not any breathing room between pleasure and pain. Yeah, you cry when we're making love. Must be one and the same. It's down on me.
All right, we don't have to do it all day. Jesus.
I'm just waiting.
No, she's on it. I know. You did it.
So keep going?
You did
No,
it.
perfect. Well, way to go. That's beautiful.
Was it okay?
That was all right.
I was worried about my diaphragm.
I could have never done that
Stretching
well.
it.
I like that you committed.
No,
she started
totally
out
did.
slow, like
a little bit. No,
and then she was belting it out.
She closed her eyes.
I was
She
in it.
committed.
She closed her eyes and didn't need to even look at the word.
It's weird to do an art form that's so closely related to yours that you have no precedent set. And it's also weird to be expected to perform, but no one cares if you do well.
Right.
Like, it's okay if I'm off key.
Oh, they almost want you not to do well.
Right.
I would assume.
That was awesome.
I would assume.
Thank
that was
you.
really good. No,
I got a kick planned and everything.
You're really good. Oh, you're going to do that. You got
I'm
to
gonna
kick. You got to kick.
I've got little legs.
You got the crackle squeak thing perfect. Yeah, you got the crackle squeak thing perfect.
Thank you. You guys can see that tonight at the Gramercy Theater.
All right. A little later, by the way, Dennis Falcone, I told him to come up with a list of songs to try to, stump you.
Oh, really?
Because Vic Henley really knows his music.
No, I don't. That's not true.
We might do this. I don't know.
Whatever.
I got the list of songs.
I mean, you can beat. I'm easily beaten. I am easily defeated.
No, not these songs. Not the ones he picked.
If he picks easy stuff,
Like, what is he
pick the wrong
doing?
songs?
He picked stupid songs.
I want to see.
Everyone knows Happy Birthday. Why did you put that on there? It's a waste.
Rock Around the Clock. Heartbreak Hotel.
We're gonna have a little more time with Iliza Shlesinger, and Nikki Glaser joins the show next.
This is Opie Radio. The show is back.
And Nikki Glaser has joined the program.
Hello.
Got a lot of women in here. We don't have this many women in this
studio.
Midwestern.
Yeah.
This is good America. This is good Midwestern girls.
Yeah. I've never been on the show when there's another girl.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just strange for me because there was a time when women came in here. It was not for.
Well, these aren't regular women. These are not regular women.
Yeah.
I would not give either one of these. I don't mean that in a diminishing aspect at all.
No, it's fine.
These are good women. These are good women.
They can
right
easily
here.
hang.
Oh, I've been in condos with one of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what's that about?
Well, when you're on the road.
No, I know. I'm kidding. The stupid comedy.
We did
condos.
Des Moines together.
I was telling him the story yesterday where do you remember I was going to be big and bad and go to bat for you, and then they told me, shut the fuck up or you're going to get fired, and I had to totally kiss my own ass.
When?
We were in a club, and I had to go do a corporate giving, skip one night, and I told Nikki, I'm like, they're going to take my money, they're going to prorate me down, and they're going to knock $600 out of the budget, and then they're going to try to give you $150 of it back. Make them give you the whole $600 because it's not extra money.
And I was terrified of them, and so I didn't say anything.
Yeah, and she's telling me, and she's like, and I'm like, I'm all big brother. I'm like, I'm going to fucking fade.
Because that club doesn't let you
name.
order. Oh, the Des Moines Funny Bone. They don't let you order the tuna because
it's one of those.
They're like, you can get anything on the menu except the tuna. I was like,
why? It is one of those
because it costs too much money, and I'm like,
they won't give it to the headliner?
The $6 that you're paying for. Yeah, they won't give it to the headliner. It's one of those clubs where you're like, the feature act can only order the appetizer.
Yes. You know what that comes from? Always. because a black headliner came in with a crew, ran through everything, had them all get Swisher Sweets, brand new Air Force Ones, and drank all their Hennessy.
Swisher Sweets.
Something.
So
and now the rule is no tuna.
Yeah. Eliza's logic's fucking is frustrating because I was ready to just go after that club owner, but now she made a great point.
Yeah.
Now I see it.
Anytime something's broken, it's because a black comic came in.
It's always a black comic.
It is.
Yeah.
You could be funny as hell, but they just come with a crew or too many people.
God, you feel like the help though if they're telling you can't order the tuna.
Really and it makes you want that tuna so badly.
Right. And,
I bet you'll never play there again, huh?
No.
Neither one of us have been back. Neither one of us.
I was back. I did go back.
You've been back since me.
I was there last week.
But not again.
Do you have the conversation where you're like, well, how much money would it be if I?
Yeah, I did. I said, I really did because I just wanted to prove to them that you know what, I can pay whatever it's costing you to provide this for me, and they were like, we just can't do it.
You wanted it wholesale? You didn't?
Yeah, I was. Well, I was just going to prove to them I can have this.
That's a dick move.
They wouldn't let you pay for it?
No. They wouldn't let you have the tuna.
You literally can't have it.
Is it ahi or tuna salad?
No. It was like ahi.
I know why.
It's like a tuna fillet.
No, I know it's not weird. Because
I know. Why did I even want that?
They only have.
We're in a landlocked state. Cool.
They only have so much, so they want it for.
And they want to
more important people. In quotes, more important people.
You being happy should be important.
No, they worry more about the locals.
Then they shouldn't have put me in the microtel.
The local.
God,
that's where we were. Yeah, we were smoking a joint in the microtel 2 hours later. Because I was really going to go to. I'll get you this money. If they're going to take this money, I'll get you this goddamn money.
Right after this.
And I'm all sassy, and they told me mid sentence, shut up, or you won't get your money. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, Nikki. Sorry, Nikki.
Was this before Paul was?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Paul now?
The guy that died. The guy that owned the club.
Good.
He was great, but he didn't die.
He runs a business like that.
Is he the tuna guy?
Yes, he
was.
Fuck Paul.
He did make the rule. He did make the rule.
He made the tuna rule.
He made the tuna rule.
You go to these clubs and sometimes they're not even. You can't tell if you're being treated like they hate you.
Yeah.
The worst thing when I see on my itinerary when they're like, take a cab from the airport. We'll reimburse you. I'm like, do you hate me? Come
or
get me.
you get picked up by the door guy and he doesn't have a room because his car's so filled with trash. He has to move stuff so you can get you just have to watch him struggle.
That was us. We had to sit. The show would end and Nikki and I would have to sit there at the bar and wait for the bar back to dump out 4 more garbage cans and then drive us back to the microtel.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one.
I gotta say that sounds kind of fun because I don't get on the road that much. But if you're doing it year after year, I can see where all this is annoying.
That week fun because we could giggle at how horrible it was.
And you smoked a lot of pot.
We did smoke a lot of weed.
And we brought her, the club, the woman, Paul's wife, we brought her daughter to a nightclub and I got yelled at for it the next night because she was underage and I was taking her out
it's
drinking.
Des Moines. What am I supposed to do?
Exactly. It was really...
She was working in the club.
Yeah.
So you can't, you can't tell me you shouldn't have taken her there because she's not 21. Well, she served me a bourbon and Coke last night. How am I in trouble?
I need to know, is Des Moines a good place? Good town?
It's Iowa.
Because early on in my radio career, I had a chance to go to Des Moines.
Well, I think that's good that you did not take that.
Okay,
yeah, I think you're better
off
here.
I ended up doing Buffalo instead.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Buffalo's better than Des Moines, right?
Close.
I think so.
That's close.
I think Buffalo's
That's
better.
a 9.3 and a 9.5. That's real close right there. That's close. That's real close.
But I had Rochester nearby, which I really...
that's a tough one.
I liked Rochester.
It's great.
You don't like Rochester?
My only memory of doing the comedy club in Webster's, there was a lot of geese. And my dog likes goose poop, and just having to wash the goose poop beer at Holiday Inn.
Well, Ron White's going to take out all the Canadian geese if he becomes president.
He's putting up a net.
Yeah?
He's putting up a net. You want to build a wall, he's putting up a net.
That's always good to mess up the natural order of nature with something synthetic.
But I'm on his side, because when you play golf, it's all about the Canadian geese taking over the golf courses and pooping everywhere.
Oh, hard life.
Well, I don't really golf that much anymore.
The geese, you'd once a year, and you would eliminate an entire species so you can have your leisure.
Good point. How's the new show going?
It's good. It's good.
Comedy Central, right?
Yeah, Comedy Central will be out February 9th, and we just got started on it, and
What kind of shows are going to be?
It's about sex and dating and relationships. Yeah, it's I'm taping my special this Saturday
Where?
night at John Jay College.
Oh,
I do a lot
yes.
right here in the city.
That's some good time. Yeah. A&E used to do some great venues over there. I've been in that room. It's great.
Yeah. Used to film all the half hours there.
Yes.
I've been there for a lot of tapings over the years.
Okay. It's like a criminal justice school or something, or forensics, something like that. Yeah.
I've been to that place for a lot of you guys.
I saw Bowie in there. I saw Bowie and Elvis Costello both in there. A&E used to do a live by request show where they would just turn on the cameras, and viewers could call in and request the songs. And I saw Elvis and Bowie.
And now
in there
me.
We just had
you're in a good room, Nikki. You're in a damn good room.
We just had Elvis Costello in here last week.
He's one of the coolest guys on the planet Earth. Was amazing.
He was great.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I was never a fan of his music though.
I was
the hits like anybody else. But
I feel like anyone, like a music snobs love him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like if you say you don't like him,
you're an idiot.
So you just have to be like, he's great. I love him.
You're a fucking idiot if you don't like him.
Well, they say he's one of the greatest songwriters of all time.
He is.
That's he's great.
Yeah.
Bowie though, I've never saw Bowie.
Bowie was really funny. The weatherman.
He's known for his sense of humor. That's how he started. As a Des Moines funny bone.
That's why he had to change his name.
Yeah.
He had to change his name because he was so
funny. He couldn't get away from his success.
He would let you order the tuna though.
He would.
Yes, he would. He would.
Always that type of guy.
Yeah.
There's
no, I'm in this audience. I'm right there. That's the back of my gray head jumping around right there. Yeah, no,
right there. You're that close to David Bowie.
Yes, exactly. No. My friend used to take me to everything because her husband worked, and I was always her plus one. I used to. I'm really good friends with her. She was a big executive, and so I got.
What year?
I love that he's wearing
2002.
headphones.
2002.
Like to a Walkman.
That's right.
You know that the earpiece broke like seconds before. Like, just put on these headphones.
If they cut to Catherine Russell is the keyboard player in this, and she was the original piano player when Catch a Rising Star used to have a band on stage. And when I started in comedy in dinosaur years, there was a band on stage, a guitar, bass, drum,
like
and a singer.
Band.
Just four-piece band.
Not
but they would Nikki Glaser, and the band would play, and then the band would have to get up and walk off stage as you walked on.
Did everyone have like a band joke?
Yes. Everyone had a specific song. Gosh. Everyone had a bad band joke and all this stuff. But
how old are you,
Catherine? I'm
I know, right?
67. 67. I'm 67. Yes. Me and Freddie Roman and
I think that's Lenny
Were women allowed to perform back then?
So women were allowed. Women were allowed.
Barely.
Like Susie Essman. It was just Susie Essman and Joey Behar. It was just Joey and Susie. That was it.
God.
So. But no, it was really, really fun. But Catherine Russell.
Did you do blackface?
And so, no, I did not.
Okay.
I left that to Ted. That's Anya. It's Ted Danson. The Ted Danson reference.
Who did it recently? Some country singer did it.
No.
Jason Aldean.
Huff. Oh, yeah. Well, that was ages ago. But Jason Aldean. No, Juliana Huff, which I said was ages ago. But when did Jason Aldean do it?
I just saw like a thing on the side of
there it
was like Jason Aldean did it to be Lil Wayne. They were like, could have lost the blackface.
Yeah, he's Lil Wayne.
Who is not telling? These people have an entourage. No one's like, hey, maybe don't do that.
For Halloween costumes.
Yeah, Julianne Hough on the side there. It's like, she has crazy eyes.
Yeah. That Orange is the New Black she dressed up as.
Without the blackface, we would have gotten it. We would have understood
that
you were crazy.
You're pigmentally challenged.
I don't really care.
Yeah, but black people do.
Oh, I know. I understand that. But for Halloween costumes, I don't know.
I care.
They never flip that.
I went as Ronda Rousey this year.
I saw.
Nice.
Oh, you didn't. I changed the game.
Where'd you go?
I just went and I did my set at the Comedy Store barefoot, and then I think I went to a bar and I went home because I had to be up early.
Wait, you did a set dressed like that?
Yeah, barefoot. Wow. It was really empowering because, you don't want to show off your body. I don't know where you're going to find. Oh, there it is.
I saw you with some UFC gloves on and stuff. That must have been the pictures, right?
I looked up a video on how to wrap my own hands. Because I didn't want anyone to come up to me and say that I wrapped them wrong. Because there's always that one idiot's like, yeah, but it's not authentic.
Yes, that one comment coming on something that has nothing to do with the picture. Yeah. Just so that you can be like, oh, wow, he gets me. Yeah. He noticed something small.
He's really taking me down a peg. I want him. Yeah. Oh, look at the pictures of his all pit mix family. Anyway, but I did it.
We can't find it now. I thought it was on your Instagram.
It is on my Instagram. Okay, no worries.
All it says is naked selfie on...
I wasn't naked. This is stupid.
It wasn't stupid.
These all involve Ronda Rousey.
That picture is terrific.
Yeah,
it's not stupid. There's nothing stupid about it. It was pretty brave of you to do that.
I don't think brave. I'm not fat. It's not brave.
There's Blanche. There's Blanche.
We don't know. This is just we like Blanche.
Well, you brought it up. Now we've got to see it.
All right. You gotta scroll past all my really slow trip through
a lot of Blanche.
Well, what else would you do if you're in Gettysburg for 24 hours?
Take a lot of pictures of Blanche.
There it is.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
Right?
Use Ronda Rousey.
I did a video. I was so proud of myself. Blanche is right there behind my right knee. She's
That is
sleeping.
pretty badass.
I had a hair person braid my hair specifically.
Wow.
Yeah, and I got a mouth guard.
You really
and I bought
committed.
her bra, and then I ironed on all those patches from heat transfer paper.
Jesus.
Because I wanted it, and then I called her account and looked up all the other Ronda Rousey videos. I feel like there's one of me doing her little dance, and I just sat there and made myself feel better because everyone else's were so shitty.
What do you?
If you keep going, it'll show that. If you want, I played her intro music. She comes out to this song, she does that.
Yes.
And she blows in her hands, and then she makes this mean face.
Wait.
I obviously live alone.
Do you box? Do you do stuff?
No, like every girl, I tried boxing for a week, and I was like, this is the hardest thing ever.
Yeah, that's
but
what
I
you
have
hear.
the raps.
So Joan
Wait,
and there's your cat.
That's what you
giant
sent to.
cat.
You sent that to Ronda Rousey, and she didn't fucking acknowledge that you tweeted that to her.
The UFC retweeted it. I don't think she did.
That's cool enough.
She may not have seen it. She has so many.
Well, we're sending it to Ronda Rousey again for you right now.
Thank you.
On our account.
She's just going to write back enough with this
better
girl.
acknowledge that.
It's getting weird.
She's going to say you wrapped your hands wrong.
Yeah.
Right? But there's a tutorial.
Eliza, they're saying you got to
I'm going to go.
She's got to do the
Congratulations on your show. I will
Thank
be
you, Eliza.
watching.
Congratulations on everything for you.
Always good to see Nikki
Today's
Glaser.
show.
Always good to see you, Eliza.
Always good to see you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Nikki, you going to sing a song for us today?
You know, I did do that comedy jam thing. Bye. I was in Tulsa and I did that show. They were at a comedy festival and I sang Taylor Swift's "Shake It Off," and it was a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Really?
Yeah. And, like, I had so much confidence going in. I was like, I've got this. I sing it all the time in my car, and then it's like a very high. Like, I won't do that again. I'll do a different one of hers. But yeah. I had them take down. There was a video of it, but I'm not going to sing it.
All right, I'm loading it up.
Oh my god!
I need it like down an octave.
You want to turn that?
You can do it in
sing
E.
it any octave
You
you
can
want.
do it in E.
Turn this up.
Wait, I just like the part where I did like,
Well, let's see.
hey.
All right, let's see what you can do with this.
Jump on in.
Yeah. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
On
your home of rock and roll.
I say I'm too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving.
You got
it's
it.
like I got this music in my mind singing it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play. And the hater's gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Heartbreak is good. No, guys, I'm just. No, here's the part that. Wait, get to the part where it's just like, hey.
All right, we'll get to the hey.
You've been down and out about the liars and the dirty cheats of the world. That's my favorite part.
I will not be checking my Twitter today.
Oh God, people are so angry.
Morning Zoo karaoke.
Good.
No, that's wonderful.
That was that. Yeah, you stepped up.
Good.
You stepped
Yeah,
up.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
No,
Yeah.
Nikki's always going to step up. You can count on Nikki.
She stepped up.
No.
I can't believe I just did that. It's
was
so
pretty
humiliating.
good.
You know what? I did it because my dad is listening and he likes when I sing. And and he's a singer. He's like a singer, guitar player. And he my whole life he's tried to get me to sing, and I've always been like, no. And
What kind of
so that was for you, Dad.
Was he good?
He's very good. He's a guitarist and he plays in grocery stores and other bars in St. Louis in the area with his band called Glaze and the Moon Kings.
Glaze and this is real?
Yeah, it's Glaze and the Moon Kings. That's
Glaze
my dad
and the
is
Moon
Glaze.
Kings.
Yeah.
And what's the chain store? Schnucks.
Deerbergs, and now he
Schnucks.
just got a gig at Schnucks.
He's at Schnucks.
Yeah.
Is that an upgrade?
It's big.
Yeah,
It's
in the
huge.
produce
Okay,
department.
Huge.
Yeah.
They gave him the produce department.
They did.
Wow.
It echoes through the whole store. It's kind of a cool gig, and like there's like a little veranda section where like people just bring wine and all their friends get drunk and like hang out and
I would think
listen
the
to my dad.
cereal section would be the best.
No.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Produce is better than cereal?
Produce.
More
Okay.
open. It's more open.
You got the-
yeah. Well, true.
Yeah.
True.
The water. You get the water.
All right. Okay. We got a guitar.
People are so angry.
in
Stop
studio.
her, stop her, stop her.
Of course
I just saw
they're
that.
angry.
Oh, people
You know
loved
what?
it.
They loved it.
Oh, they loved it.
We
You
got
are so...
What? Everyone
I'm not
on the
checking my
internet
Twitter
is so
today.
positive about it.
We got Anya Marina.
Yeah, Anya Marina, who's Nikki's roommate, by
Yes,
the way.
and kid built out a song or two her own
Yes,
self.
of course.
Oh my God,
She
she's
might have
so
to sing
good.
one before we get out of here
Oh
today.
yeah, that would be amazing.
And speaking of music, we got Dennis Falcone too.
Yeah.
I asked him to put a whole bunch of songs together to try to stump you.
Okay.
Because Vic Henley was in here, I don't know, that's about a month ago
Yeah,
now.
a few months.
And we had him set up in the corner, this Dennis Falcone. He's an old school DJ. He's kind of douchey. To say the least. And then he was trying to stump us with music when he was playing live in the corner. And fucking Vic knew every goddamn song.
I had smoked a lot of weed that morning, so
I hung in there for a while, and then you just you blew me away.
let's
Don't
go,
check
man.
your Twitter after fucking singing a
No,
karaoke song.
my therapist
Do you know what these
texted me.
people are capable of doing?
My therapist texted me, and I thought she was
okay.
going to cancel today after hearing that, but she
No, she
doesn't.
booked a
She doesn't
double
listen to
session
me.
after hearing that.
That's what. It's just upped your meds.
You got to be smart and know when to check your Twitter.
Oh no!
I've
no!
yet to learn that.
Nothing terrible.
No, Nikki, that was great. Are you kidding me?
All right.
That was really cool.
Oh my God! Thank God! I can live another day. That really would have pushed me over the edge.
We have the professional musician.
My therapist recently said to me, she's 70 years old. She's like this old Jewish woman. She's amazing. The other day, she literally was like, you know what? In my 40 years of doing this, I've never had a patient kill themselves. And I was like, oh, you're challenging me. Like, I can take, I was like, I might be the first. Like, I did, in the back of my head, I was like, you're going to remember me. Yeah.
I can do this.
I think she wanted one in her career.
Oh, she won.
She wanted one in her career, and she's like, fuck, I'm only going to do this a few more
She
years.
sees Nikki on the edge.
Yeah,
She's just
exactly.
poking.
Oh, yeah.
She's just poking.
poking.
It's crazy. Yeah. Do you guys do therapy?
Sure.
Yeah.
Not off and on, though.
I tried it once.
I'm
I
in
tried
the-
it once, and the lady wasn't any good. I went like 5
That's
times.
not, I
and-
always say
It
that.
has
Like,
nothing
I
to
tried
do
it
with the
once.
lady.
Yeah,
Well,
you gotta go.
Well, I was me. I was trying
has
to.
nothing to do with
I
the
just thought
lady.
You
it was
gotta try other ones. It's like getting a
Okay.
second opinion.
Well, then I can sit at home and do that.
God, men are such islands.
I can sit at home and do that.
Yeah.
I wanted her. If I'm pouring my soul out and feel like I've really taken that first jump,
Yeah.
and then you just sit there and go, and you want to explore that? And I'm like, no, I want you to explore that. I just cried in front of a stranger.
Yeah.
You tell me why that's
well,
fucked
that's
up.
a bad therapist. Maybe you need to go to a different.
I think you become aware of things as you're talking.
Yeah.
And it's all about you.
Right.
Yeah,
She ain't gonna-
everything
she
you
really
do.
isn't going to say anything. That's
I just started walking my friend's dog instead. It was the same result.
Mine.
She'll kind of
Same
like
result.
guide
Same
you a
result.
little
Seriously, it
bit,
was.
and then she'll throw some things in there,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, okay. And
Well,
I
that's
have
what
a
I
lot
was
of
hoping
awareness.
for. I got nothing. I didn't get
Mine-
one thing. I thought I was going to get. Everyone told me, well, they're going to say something to you, and it'll make you. And that she didn't say
How many
shit.
sessions?
Like 5, 6, a lot.
Okay.
No, I didn't just. I wasn't wanting. I gave it a shot.
Yeah.
You know?
That's enough. My brother absolutely needs to go to fucking therapy.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably listening right now. And he went to mine, and all it took was her looking at the clock, and he said, "Oh, fuck this lady."
Mine text during it.
That's rude.
But I try to tell him it is a business in the end, and there is there is the next idiot in the the waiting room waiting to get in. But he took that as a sign. Of she don't give a
she's
fuck.
just clocking me.
Right, she's just clocking me.
Mine one day was like, I was just like panicking about having to buy a dress for a taping. And she goes, "You're not a beauty. It doesn't matter. You don't need to dress up. Like you're a comedian. You're not a beauty. You're never going to be a model." And I started crying because I was like, you can't say that to me.
She so wants you to kill yourself.
She was just, "You're not a beauty." And I was sobbing, and it was like literally 3 minutes before I had to leave. And I sent my boyfriend's brother to her as well. And he was waiting in the lobby, and she was like, "I'm not going to buzz him in yet." She was like, "You run to the bathroom, hide in there, and then I'll have him come in." So like I had to hide in the bathroom after my session so that he could come in and not see me sobbing about.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And she called me while I was shopping. She was like, I didn't mean that. You're average, and it's fine, and it's acceptable." And I was just like, oh my God.
You know what? I think that person might have been trying to keep you down so you would keep going to their sessions.
Honest to God, I think that's the exact.
She's negging me at work.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same
That's
thing.
a control thing.
She makes me go down on her too. Is that why? She says it's like good.
You buried
for
the
me.
lead.
Yeah, you see, at first I was against her. Now I'm kind of seeing her side.
She
of it.
says her pussy has antidepressant agents.
Wow.
You gotta trust this stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
Good for you.
Beautiful. With that, I want to bring Dennis Falcone into this mess.
Oh, sure. Glory
What a
man.
weird day.
That was great, Nikki. That was wonderful, Nikki.
You want Dennis in here?
Bring him. I don't care. Yeah.
We
gotta find him.
You know, before Dennis, that political ad.
Okay.
So we played one of those political attack ads earlier, Nikki, just to keep you up to speed, where one of these politicians picked prostitutes over patriots. That's what the commercial said. Can we play that again, actually?
Yeah, let me find it.
Yeah, just to give it to Nikki, and then
guy running for governor of Louisiana.
And then one of my regulars on Twitter sent me another one, so we're going to play that as well. But you got the first one?
You got to get through the software again.
Oh, the freaking ad block. Political.
Well,
No,
it's never not funny when you're showing someone a video and then the ad comes up and you go, "What do you think?" Never not funny. Great bit.
All right, we'll have it in a second here. Okay, we just played
The choice for governor couldn't be more clear. John Bell Edwards, who answered our country's call and served as a ranger in the 82nd Airborne Division.
Nice, right? Nice.
Or David Vitter, who answered a prostitute's call minutes after he skipped a vote honoring 28 soldiers who gave their lives in defense of our freedom. David Vitter chose prostitutes over patriots. Now, the choice is yours.
Did he ever comment about this?
I think he was fine with it.
Wait a second. They probably just got a prostitute to call him, and he thought it was a wrong number, and he answered it.
Yeah.
And they're like, he answered a prostitute's call.
You ever hear the wrong kind?
What do you mean?
Travis, can we play the wrong kind for Nikki Glaser? One of the best political attack ads ever.
You want all of them?
You guys making fun of
just
Jeb
give me
Bush this week.
Huh?
You guys making fun of Jeb Bush saying that...
Which one?
Where he stumbles over his words and he's trying to...
Yeah. That was good, right?
And the baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm having so much fun
Or the
with
baby
this.
Hitler,
Baby
yeah.
Hitler.
Oh
Baby
my
Hitler.
God, that was so...
Every
Would
day
you kill
there's new
baby
clips.
Jesus?
Every day there's new clips to make fun of with these guys.
It's so good.
Anyone you want, Travis, just to...
10 years ago, liberal lawyer Ron Kind was elected to Congress, and he's done almost nothing in the Congress since. And that's a good thing, because just about everything he's tried to do has been wrong. Ron Kind voted to take the words "under God" out of the Pledge of Allegiance. He voted to strip the 10 Commandments from our public buildings. Ron Kind repeatedly voted for gay marriage and to force the Boy Scouts to accept homosexual leaders. He even voted to let illegal aliens burn the American flag. For Congress, Ron Kind is the wrong kind. The right kind of congressman is Paul R.
with the nice music.
This former Marine is a father of 4 who supports Wisconsin values. Paul R. Nelson will work to stop illegal immigration, to end our dependence on foreign oil, to win the war on terror, and to defend traditional marriage.
Travis, do you have the
I'm
one?
Paul R. Nelson, and I approve of this message.
We got behind Paul R. Nelson, and he lost. He still lost. Do you have the one with the prostitutes and the, what the fuck?
I liked everything that guy did.
Yeah? We got one more for you. Listen.
With our servicemen and women facing death every day, what kind of congressman would try to gut military spending? The wrong kind. Ron Kind. That's right. Congressman Ron Kind is repeatedly voted to deprive our troops of the funding they need to fight for us. But Ron Kind has no trouble spending your money. He would just rather spend it on sex. That's right. Instead of spending money on cancer research, Ron Kind voted to spend your money to study the sex lives of Vietnamese prostitutes. Instead of spending money to study heart disease, Ron Kind spent your money to study the masturbation habits of old men. Ron Kind spent your tax dollars to study something called the bisexual, transgendered, and two-spirited Aleutian Eskimos, whoever they are. Ron Kind even spent your tax dollars to pay teenage girls to watch pornographic movies with probes connected to their genitalia. Ron Kind pays for sex, but not for soldiers. If Ron Kind had better priorities, you wouldn't be having to hear this. Ron Kind is out of touch, and soon
This is
he'll be
real.
out of Congress.
Yes.
I'm Paul R. Nelson, and I approve of this.
I'm sure you do approve of that. Look, there's a lot of scumbags.
Maybe he was researching cancer for all those things.
There's a lot of scumbags in this world, but I don't think there's one person that would choose all that over a cancer research.
Aleutian Eskimo is redundant, by the way. Just to fact check that.
Whatever they
Aleutian,
are. You mean people?
Yeah, it's Aleutian Eskimo is redundant.
Yeah, I love the voice guy going off script with the
Yeah, it's like
trying to make it sound more personal.
laughing through it.
Have fun with it.
That's my favorite one. But we got a brand new one that just came in from one of my followers on Twitter. So what's the setup on this one, Eric?
The setup on this one is there's one assemblyman named Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And he's attacking a guy named Vince Mazzeo.
Okay.
And apparently during one of the debates, there was a question from Mazzeo. They asked him why name out of a joint.
Okay.
All this response when they asked him why he whited out.
You have 1 minute. About the whiteout. It wasn't this whiteout. Whiteout. Excuse me 1 second. Please. To me about the whiteout. It certainly was. I didn't sign it because the office made a mistake. Mr. Mazzeo, that's your time.
That's the whole commercial, by the way.
That's great. That's good.
Oh, my God. What's up, Dennis Falcone?
Good morning. How are you doing? On a Friday, headed into the weekend.
That's what it is.
Traffic's moving smoothly on the downtown connector.
This is not a bit.
Really?
It's not a bit.
Okay.
No, he's real.
He's
totally real.
His career hasn't gone as well as he liked. But he's always prepared to do a radio show.
Great.
He literally gets here at 6 a.m. and he doesn't really have to do anything here.
No. All day long, he's just waiting.
What do you say when it's Thursday?
It's almost the weekend. Get you to that weekend mood on Thursday. That's right, party night.
Hey, Dennis, how long have you been in radio?
It's 1979.
79. Oh, so
I said 79. Perfect.
So you're not
79.
You're not new in radio, right?
No, sir.
So you should know better than to bring a loud paper bag in and have it near your microphone while we're playing the tape, right?
I just do it for effect.
Okay.
Getting prepared.
But nobody knew you were here, and nobody knew that we were actually trying to play a video for the people at home.
Yeah.
And they just heard
it's good. It's nice to play videos for people at home.
It does make a good point there.
Checkmate.
And if you're driving, you can follow along on the video screen.
But I was paying attention when I heard that song, Video Killed the Radio Star. So, we want to make sure we're in the video world.
I like that one.
What's on your clipboard today?
Well, we came up with some songs.
No, what's on your clipboard? Like whose birthday and all that crap that you prepare every day?
That's going to kind of tie in with a lot of the songs.
Oh, really?
All right, here we go. Just give me a clue.
I guarantee, I know what happened here. I had an idea for a bit, and he decided, no. And he's making it his own now.
He's hijacked your idea.
I think so.
Okay.
I think that's what is happening here.
So we came up with a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
And you said pick some songs.
Did you tell Nikki what you do on weekends?
I do mobile DJ work parties.
Oh, great.
Weddings, bar mitzvahs, communions. I like weddings.
You got something tonight?
I got a wedding tomorrow night.
Long Island, Jersey.
And do you do gay weddings?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, they pay, I play.
You like the gays?
Yeah, why not? Hey,
nice.
Everybody's free.
Nice, right?
Have you noticed more energy at the gay weddings than the regular weddings?
There's always dancing.
There's
always dancing.
And at the straight wedding, maybe not.
It's a little tough. Right. A little tough.
What for a gay wedding? Do you have to change things up a little bit? Anything you got to change up?
It's just tough. Usually, I'll say, "How about a nice round of applause for the bride and groom?" So I just say, "Hey, how about a nice round of applause for Bob and Steve?"
For the
I don't know if they're two groups. For the happy couple.
Yeah. That's a round of applause for the
brides. I mean, it doesn't sound.
You really adapted
for the.
Yeah. You have to be flexible.
Yeah. So you instead of bride and groom, you just went with the first names.
Yes.
That's good.
Exactly.
Good.
What's your least favorite event to DJ?
Least favorite
anything
event?
with the Jews.
What? That's so weird of Denny that he said that.
Corporate parties.
Mm-hmm.
Corporate parties.
Yeah, because
but they pay well.
They do pay, but they don't pay attention. You could be on the microphone reading Mein Kampf and they wouldn't care.
Wow.
Trying to get people dancing and they do not.
He gets
care.
a lot of blowjobs though when he does his gigs.
Really?
No.
You should video. I want to see you getting blown while reading Mein Kampf at a corporate event. That's a YouTube moment.
It's just at corporate events, people don't want to let down their guard.
Yeah. So what's the idea today? Because I think I had an idea, but I think you changed it up a little bit.
You just said songs to stump Vic.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the list.
But you didn't give me songs. You just said come up with songs. So you kind of
how are these songs going to stump them?
I'm easily fooled.
The caterers think I'm creepy.
You just play the songs, and then we'll. I have the list here.
I have the list too,
and a method to my madness.
Really?
Yeah.
He's saying there might be a theme through this.
All right, so what do we do? Play the first one?
Play the first one.
All right.
And then Vic's got to listen to it.
All right. Not the whole thing.
No, I've got a quick clip for each one.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Lucky Man.
Of course.
Yes, it is.
God damn.
Okay.
Of course. That's like a lost classic.
That's a great song.
It is a great song.
What?
I like Peter Gunn. I like the version of Peter Gunn. Although the Art of Noise version of Peter Gunn is better.
I steal the uneaten food from the weddings.
That's on the Trilogy album.
It's on his own trilogy. That's correct.
It's very good. Another song, please.
You gonna play?
This stinks.
No.
That was an easy one.
That's okay.
Totally. Yeah.
All right, one more.
I should have got it sooner.
All right.
Oh, this is something. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know. I know it. It's something easy, but yeah, that's. You play more, I'll get it. Something.
How about a clue?
You can clue me.
How about a clue? How about Charlie Pride and Kiss an Angel?
Kiss
Good
an
morning.
Angel, good morning, and love her like the devil when you get back home.
There you go.
I don't know.
How about one of Jimmy's favorite groups?
Jimi Hendrix?
No, our Jimmy.
Jim Norton.
Oh, Jim Norton's favorite group. That's Sabbathy, Ozzy.
Makeup?
Yeah, I don't know. Who is it? Tell me.
Kiss.
Hard Luck Woman, yeah.
Yes,
Garth.
Kiss.
Garth. I like the Garth version.
Okay.
Actually, it's not
Kiss.
I go through the valet parked
If
cars
ever
of the
I
guests and I
You
take
see,
the chains.
The reason
From the album Rock and Roll Over.
Very
I
good.
can give you from the album Rock and Roll Over. But Hard Luck Woman's a good song.
Very good. Now, the reason we're doing luck is, what is today's date?
Lucky Man, Hard Luck Woman.
Friday, February the
Friday
13th.
God,
Lucky Day.
Oh, God, these are the songs you play on Friday the 13th. Oh,
Lucky Man, Hard Luck Woman.
Go ahead.
When I first
That's your
started.
song number 3.
This is from the 80s. This is,
that's all you get. You are being stumped
That's
by
a Greg
these.
Kim band. No, it's Rock and Roll Over. It's it's Greg Kim band. Something about the
He gave away the theme.
Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. That's why it made it easier. But the Greg Ken band, Rock and Roll, Ken, Rock. I don't know.
Consolidation.
Continued. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I don't know. You're winning if you're trying. I've only gotten one.
Lucky.
3. Is it Lucky?
Yeah, these are all.
I know. I don't care. I knew the band.
I like to dance with the old grannies. It's the only love I get.
These are Falcone jokes. These are Falcone
Go ahead.
jokes.
Hit us with number 4.
See, I'm going to be bad at this. Yeah, I don't know.
What are we on? The radio.
Sure. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
getting radioactive. The firm.
We're
The
not
firm.
getting radioactive.
Radioactive. I played that after the Chernobyl meltdown, by the way.
Nikki, you having a good time here?
I am.
Nikki's in her phone.
She's texting.
Yes,
If you want to
Nikki's in her
jump in,
phone.
she tapped out. Give us
Nikki's in her phone.
What's the title here? Oh, Nikki,
So this is
you're
what-
so fine. Blow my mind. Oh, Nikki. Ever use that to come on stage?
Never.
You should.
Well, because the song is Mickey and her name is Nikki.
Right.
That's
Right.
probably
But
why.
whenever they sing Mickey, you just yell out, Nikki!
He could play. She could do Prince. I met a girl named Nikki. I guess
Darling
she'd say
Nikki.
she
She's
was-
masturbating with a magazine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one she could do.
That's a
You know
badass
Darling
song.
Nikki?
No, it's not a hit.
It is a hit.
It's a hit.
It's
It's a
not.
great song.
It's a hard drive of hits. Okay.
Everything from Purple Rain.
Let's go to another song.
Rod Stewart.
You saw the list, right? I said I don't want to sit next to you.
It's cheating.
I saw the list.
You're reading
I
off
saw
his
that one.
favorite.
He leaned too far forward.
But he didn't have to cheat. He didn't have to cheat because this song has been on the radio for every day for 40 years.
The tuxedo I wear is the one my father was buried in.
Go ahead. One more hit before I split.
That's Hairband. That's Turn Up Your Radio.
Very good.
You get excited.
Oh, give me one more.
No, this is not what I wanted.
When I'm alone, I think about cutting
That's
myself.
wait, yeah. I need more. I need a couple more. It's I'm on the Mexican radio, Wall of Voodoo, Standard Ridgeway. That's the lead singer's name.
Right, very good.
Standard Ridgeway.
Wait, I
lead
saw there was a
singer's
couple songs with radio in the
name. I'm on the
title.
Mexican.
Why?
I just felt like doing radio songs, too. Just want to throw them for a loop.
But that's not what we asked.
He didn't ask for anything. He just said come up with
No,
songs.
I asked for
stump him.
songs that would stump Vic Henley.
But
so
I'm trying
obscure
to.
Really?
Legally, I'm only allowed to do adult parties.
I'm enjoying. This is the best part of the bit right here.
Okay.
He's saving us.
How long were you writing these, Eric?
Justin's writing them.
Okay. Now I've got some songs where I tied in with today's daily prep, things that would happen on this day, things that have happened on this day.
I killed my first hitchhiker on this day.
Oh, yeah. Why can't we live together?
Wow, very good. I wouldn't have got that one.
Timmy Thomas, 71 years young today.
How about you give him a chance to answer?
Kind of a little dead air in there.
He doesn't like dead air. Nikki
He's
Glaser.
thinking.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That thing you do.
The Oneaters.
You're cheating.
The Oneaters.
No, I didn't. No, I wasn't. I love that song.
The Oneaters. The
Because
Wonders.
Steve Zahn is
The
47
Wonders.
today.
Yes. Oh, Steve Zahn's birthday. That's what for the bass player.
Yes.
TB player in the
How
movie.
do you know that?
His credits were because Tom Hanks wanted to be funny, and he just named the bass player TB player, the bass player.
Oh. But how do you know that?
There's a lot of shit in here I can't
So
get rid of.
this is what the bit was supposed to be.
There's a lot of shit in here I
well,
can't get rid of.
that's incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He knows this shit. It's really strange.
I can do Dan.
I
I
love
can
that
do.
movie.
I can do Schroeder. I can do Dan Chopin's act from. These are St. Louis dude.
Wow.
But no, it's just whatever. You got another one? You got one more on?
Boy, does he.
Come on,
He's got a
come
doozy.
on, do it.
Yeah, we'll time it properly.
Okay. He's got a doozy.
Every once in a while, I text it to Eric, and Eric will laugh and say it. But sometimes he'll look at me and shake his head. No, I can't say that one.
Oh, really? He's editing you as you go
there's
along?
A few of them.
I'm often questioned by the police when people go missing.
What's wrong with that?
That's not the one I said no to.
But say the one you said no to.
Wait, you said no to one?
Someone else is going to do it.
Give it to me. I'll read it.
Do this one.
Yeah, give it to Vic.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Okay.
I have a swastika tattoo on my back.
I thought you guys said you weren't supposed to talk a lot on the show.
We're not. I'm typing.
Okay.
I have a swastika tattoo on my back.
Want to keep the bit going? It's going good. This is a good one.
It's not going.
We should do this.
We should
do this.
It's going okay.
All right.
You got me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What are you fighting for? All together now. All together now. All together now. All right.
Yellow Submarine opening up in New York City back on this date, 1968.
1968.
Coincidentally, the last year I touched a girl.
All right. I don't know that one.
A little bit of soap.
Wow, you
will wash away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Elton John's drummer covered that. That's the original version. But now what was his name? His name was.
I'm trying to think of some things for him to say.
His name was
D. But how do you know that Elton John's drummer covered that song?
Because they only had one hit. A little bit of soap.
Right.
Elton John was so popular that they let Ringo sing one, and then the dude had one hit with it. I forgot his name. I thought Niles. I thought
Jarmel.
It was something weird. One hit something.
I sandpapered off my fingerprints so the police can't connect me to several crimes across this great land.
Now, the reason I went with that one,
he doesn't even acknowledge it.
Richard Mulligan would have been 67. He was on the TV show
Soap.
There you go.
How much on the spectrum you think you are?
I'm not on the spectrum. I'm on the 70s channel and the 60s channel.
But I think it's okay. I think in 2015 it's okay to be on the spectrum. How far in?
Not at all.
I think you got just I think it's a little more than a touch.
What's the spectrum?
The spectrum?
I don't know
channel.
what the spectrum is. The channel here?
No, I'm not talking about the spectrum channel.
Here?
Not channel 28 on,
I don't know.
on my good old Sirius radio.
Is that another one Erock's in charge of? That's yet another channel that Erock's in charge
of? Oh, you do know. Okay. Jesus Christ.
My apartment smells like Casey Anthony's trunk.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, we're up to number 12.
I don't know this one. Yeah.
I wouldn't have got this one either.
Yeah.
Can you play some more? It's such a good song.
No, I've never heard this song before, I don't think.
Wait. It's the coffee maker song. It's Percolator. It's the coffee maker song.
Very good.
It's a coffee maker song. Yeah, it's pop. Yeah, I forgot who sang it. It's a coffee maker song. Yeah.
Were they trying to compete with popcorn by hot butter?
That's exactly.
Way before this. This was in early 60s.
Oh, so this became before popcorn by hot butter, or was it hot butter by popcorn?
This was basically a takeoff on the twist craze that was sweeping the nation back in the early 1960s. This was Percolator Twist. Billy Joe and the reason we threw in a coffee song was with all the Starbucks brouhaha this past week.
If you're going to play that, you should play Sinatra. You should play Sinatra. The Brazilian coffee song is
There's an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. That's a good song.
I know that one. I sit in the tub and consider taking my life every single day.
This is the best part of the bit. This is the best part of the bit.
It's the only reason why we're continuing with the best part of the original bit. Where are you at with the coffee cups? Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays?
Both. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. People get Christmas bonuses. Vic and I were talking about this before, right? People going to turn out a Christmas bonus? No, they never called it a holiday bonus. Back in school,
that's deep.
Was a Christmas club. Yeah, make sure you put $5 away.
In the Christmas club?
I didn't have a Christmas club. I don't know why that made me so angry.
There was one person in the trailer park that had a Christmas club, and we would always target that trailer every year.
What's a Christmas club?
It's where you start in like September if you're white trash poor, and you start throwing $5 in the kitty, so you got enough money to buy Christmas gifts at the end of the year. It's like a white trash layaway.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's a white trash layaway plan.
Okay.
All right.
You got one more?
Yeah, one more.
I got two more or one more. What do you want, Ope?
What?
Two more songs.
What happened?
As long as Justin can keep writing the comebacks, I say play 50 more.
All right, we might as well.
I got two more.
All right, let's go with the two. No clue.
That sounded like James Bondy. Is that James Bondy? That's James Bondy, right? All right, it's Diamonds Are Forever.
Bingo. Shirley Bassey.
Shirley Bassey.
Wow.
Dame Shirley Bassey. Yeah.
The reason I did that's because of James Bond, Inspector being the big movie.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, try to look. All right, one more hit.
She didn't go Goldfinger is the big Shirley Bassey.
Okay.
Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go there.
Well, I'm not, you know. Working in a coal mine.
Exactly, and the reason?
I don't know, because it's Friday the 13th.
The movie 33 opens today.
That's why he's playing. Even though it wasn't a coal mine. Even though it wasn't.
And also,
a stretch.
Sort of a double, though. Yeah. Alan Toussaint, the great songwriter.
I love Alan Toussaint.
Right? He wrote Southern Nights. Mother-in-Law.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ernie K. Doe. Yeah.
And Yes We Can, 1973 hit music for the Pointer Sisters.
Nice. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
My mom's boyfriend taught me about my body.
That one wasn't me. Where'd that one come from? Nice work.
Was that Nikki wrote that one?
Yeah.
Nikki wrote that.
Nikki, that was really good.
Working in a coal. Devo covered that. Devo covered that also.
See, that turned out pretty good.
No.
Not really. We saved it.
Well, because if I was here...
Nikki saved it.
Well, if I was here playing the music live, it was a little easier. I could, keep coming up with a lot of different songs.
Yeah.
I kind of think, I'm fast on my feet. I'm a good thinker.
Yeah.
Canary in a coal mine.
I have little to do with my niece's disappearance.
Little. I have little to do. Just little. Little to do. I'm a suspect. Allegedly. Is that you, Nikki? Is that
yes.
That's Nikki's right.
This is fun.
This is my favorite thing ever.
Nikki and I are writing and said Eric is our puppet. We're the fucking puppet masters.
And he's nailing it, too.
He's really doing it well. Yeah, he's doing a good job.
I just sent you one.
What are you doing this weekend, Dennis Falcone?
I got a gig tomorrow.
I'll be cleaning the feces off my house. The neighbors don't care for me.
Oh, that's right. That's fucking great.
What kind of gig?
Wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Straight wedding.
Straight wedding. Long Island?
Yep.
What city?
What's that? I don't want to give this away. You can't say. You know, people will be showing up.
Come on.
there.
Oh, really? Somebody's going to crash?
Yeah.
You're really worried that somebody's going to crash?
Especially the catering halls on Long Island.
The NAMBLA chapter is going to crash. What's going on?
No, we don't do things like that.
God.
You know.
Are we done?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we might be done.
It's so hard to write and talk.
Make Anya. I want Anya to sing. If we're
my God,
any lull, we're going to the girl with the guitar.
Anya's song from her new CD is going to open my special.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah,
Sweet.
she's so good.
Yeah.
No, we had her. Yeah, she made Huey Lewis very cool as you could make Huey Lewis in here a few months back. It was really awesome. No, it was very, very good. Wait, hang on. From the blue line.
I'm wearing my dead mother's panties.
All right.
Vic, you're going to have to move. So
I know. I'll move. I'll be happy to move.
I decided to get involved.
That was you?
That was an Opie.
I need to stop talking and go write one myself. I'm going to go write one myself.
Go get your phone. It's so much fun.
If you get your phone, I'll set it up so you can text right there.
Oh my God.
I decided to get involved.
I don't have your phone number, so I could text you.
Well, we'll get
it's
to that
not as
point
much
eventually.
fun.
We've got it covered.
Yeah, we're good.
We know more about you then.
Than you do.
I go to the emergency room with pretend injuries just for the human touch.
Wait, did Vic really go to get his phone so I could play?
Yeah.
You know what, Dennis? I think you might have to stick around. We can take a quick break or a quick something. I think we might have ran out of breaks. We're going to take a quick break and then we're going to continue. Maybe we'll go a little late today. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
This is Opie Radio. Opie Radio. The show is back.
I'm trying to. Okay. Nikki Glaser in studio, and Vic Henley and Anya Marina's over there on the couch. She's going to play a song at the end of the show. Dennis Falcone, unfortunately, still in studio.
Hello.
Give me back my bullets.
Oh, nice.
I just saw the Skinner. Yeah,
You saw Skinner where?
It popped up on the screen there for a second ago. I saw the Stars and Bars and Skinner, and I always
that's my favorite Skinner song.
It's a good one. It's my favorite. It's one of the best one. Mr. Saturday Night Special, the Battle of Curtis Lowe is one of my favorites.
Tuesday's Gone.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Simple Man doesn't suck.
Simple Man's nice.
Sweet Home Alabama's the worst one.
Simple Man's always a big mom and son dance at the wedding.
Speaking of mom and son, wait till my tell-all book.
Where's that? Who was that? Nikki?
Eric's back in the game.
Wow. You got any plans for Thanksgiving? That's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be playing Alice's Restaurant, or are you one of those type of DJs?
No, they did that on the Classic Rock Channel.
We know. That's why I brought it up.
It's too long. Too long on single radio.
They tease it, though.
Radio.
They promote it for weeks that they're going to play Alice's Restaurant in its entirety on Thanksgiving morning.
You like the movie?
No, I didn't see the movie.
You never saw the movie?
No, why would I see the movie?
You have to see the movie.
Did not see the movie.
Oh, it's definitely a holiday classic.
Podcast.
Alice's Restaurant?
Yeah.
Arlo Guthrie.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I don't know the movie. I don't
you
know.
never saw the movie?
I know song. I didn't know.
I know the song.
They made a whole movie out of it. I do know that.
Yeah, no, it's a fun movie.
Subscribe to the Opie Radio podcast. Also, the Opie Radio Doc Series podcast. Those are two different things, right? On iTunes. This week, it's me and Jimmy and Mike Tyson on the Opie Radio podcast. On
Jimmy
iTunes.
and I.
Whatever. Subscribe. And then tonight on this channel, you got Eric Nagel doing his thing. He's got the cast members of Fox's Gotham and Showtime's Billions. And then, of course, Sam Roberts later tonight.
Oh, also, Erock and I are going to be doing a beer show coming up in December.
Erock, cancel my appearance.
Yeah. I'm going to be playing the music, some beer popping tunes.
Oh, you're just playing the music. Yeah, all right, I'm all right with that.
Yeah, but I'll be sampling.
You're back in.
Well, I was asked to do the beer show, and I'm going to do the beer show.
Where is that?
I didn't. You're not a guest. You're just playing the music. That's very different.
Like a co-host.
Here in Manhattan.
Special guest, right?
In the studio. You want to come in?
Oh, sure.
We try out all the different beers.
I could do that.
I did one, and it was a blast a few months ago.
I love beer.
Yeah, we have some
Hey,
beers.
can I ask some people from Twitter are
you want that? I can go that way too.
I can send them to you.
Okay.
Is that all right?
People are chiming in now. They're writing the jokes. We have the audience helping.
Everybody wants in.
Everyone wants.
Everybody wants in.
Fucking Falcone. I feel bad they've never given him a shift.
Really?
Show.
Not even a
show, I guess. He gets shifts, but
give him something.
He is a very loyal employee for this place, but they don't give a fuck.
Well, that's their
loyalty at a company doesn't mean shit.
No, not in the corporate
That's
world.
what you got to learn, Dennis.
Well, if I haven't
Your
learned it by
loyalty
now,
means nothing to these people.
No, I'm on the radio here. I do shows, weekend shows. I'm on the weekend.
You're 60. You should have your own show by now.
I'm on the 60s. I'm on the 70s.
See,
we should give him a show on this channel.
I mean, give him something. Absolutely.
We should give you midnight.
Midnight to 5 a.m.
I'd
give
like
him the
to
whole
do something
5 hours.
like Dennis Falcone's radio show, I would call it, and play jingles and air checks.
How did you come up with that title?
Yeah, because if you just keep it simple, and people know. And what are we listening to? We're listening to Dennis Falcone's radio
show.
And it's not too wordy.
Exactly.
This weekend I'll also be appearing at truck stop bathrooms.
Flying J. You go by Flying J. They have the shower stalls.
They do
in
have
there
the showers.
Why would you know that?
Because when I used to drive up to Syracuse,
you would stop and take a shower
just to freshen up, get something to eat.
Wait, during
nice
the drive,
midnight buffet?
you would pull over for a shower?
No,
it's like a 3-hour drive.
I was going to say it's only 4 hours.
It's not like
4 hours
it's not
max.
like you're driving 4,000 miles.
Stop at the
Breaking news: Google self-driving car pulled over for going too slow.
Oh, nice. All right, good.
That's breaking on Fox. Are you kidding me?
Not exactly life in the
And
fast
who
lane.
is he talking to? Who is that cop?
I don't know. Is it one of those self-driving cars? How do you give a ticket to a self-driving car?
Yeah. This guy here, though, he's a douche. I almost slapped him on Nantucket about 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
That's Hemmer, right?
Hemmer, yeah, he's an idiot.
You really know him?
Yeah, I was somewhere in Nantucket, and I started talking to him. And I'm like, I've just wasted 12 seconds. I'm not going to get back in my life from listening to your jackass.
For 12 seconds, you hated him?
Because it doesn't take a lot of people long to show you how stupid they are.
Dennis, Dennis, just so you know, it took me 30 seconds.
So fucking idiot.
I like to give back. Last night I fingered a sleeping homeless woman.
What? You read that
from Twitter.
That's
from Twitter.
No, it's mine.
That's Nikki. You read that and you wouldn't read the swastika
on my back.
Yeah, my back.
Sorry. Fingering a homeless woman's okay,
That's
but
fine.
Yeah, but swastika tattoo, no. Swastika tattoo, no. Fingering a homeless woman.
All defensive. That's mine.
Nikki's proud of that. No, Nikki doesn't
No,
shy
I
away.
wasn't. I just felt there. Yeah.
You want to get a song from Anya?
Yeah, I think I'll move. I'll gladly move out of the way.
Just
to let Anya sing.
I'll move.
No.
Yeah, you
everybody
move.
should move. You know,
No one wants me to sing again. Is that not what we're?
you were perfect. You
Okay.
were perfect. You can't top
Someone
that.
said I was a little pitchy, but overall pretty good.
No, I don't think you're
Like,
pitchy.
I
I think you're nice.
Anya, was she pitchy?
No
Yes,
way.
I
She's got great pitch. Could tell them the story about when you overdubbed the Taylor Swift song after your breakup. was insane.
Yeah,
Wait,
my
what
boyfriend
happened?
broke up with me because I was on a podcast and I'd over my own podcasts, I talked badly of him. And so we broke up, and then to win him back, I redubbed a Taylor Swift song that Anya helped me. I recorded it and then Anya put it with the Taylor Swift music, and I just made it specific about our relationship.
You rewrote it.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was called "Back to December," and a lot of references to his balls and
Yeah.
Did
his
it work?
dick, and yeah, he loved it.
She got him back.
Yeah, we're together now. We made our he's
So all you had to do
co-executive
was
producer.
all you had to do was sing about his balls, and you got him back.
Yeah, it was really
Pay
touching.
attention, ladies.
Yeah, good for you.
So the story has a happy ending. A little like Casey Kasem.
That wasn't me.
That was nobody.
That wasn't Stangle.
That was a Dennis original.
Now we got Anya tuning up.
Don't make me look stupid.
No, I mean,
Can you give me one line that she
Do you have,
changed
do you
about
have
his
one lyric?
balls?
Do you have one lyric?
Yeah,
It was
the chords to Back
it was
to
like
December.
so glad you made time to see me. Okay, so here's so the song is like, I'm so glad you made time to see me. How's life? Tell me, how's your family? I haven't seen them in a while. And I was like, wait, hold on. I missed you and your balls. it's been, I forget the lyrics. It was, you probably still have it, right?
No, not on my phone, babe.
I think I have it. Oh my God.
It's our loss.
Yeah, it really is.
But it was you.
Yeah, I mean, it was just really graphic and hilarious, but I belted it out and was like nearly crying when I was singing it. I was just like, take me back.
I don't have the guts to end my life.
I feel bad that I can't participate, and I'm in the loop now, and I just can't think of anything because I'm giggling too much.
I just can't figure it out.
So.
I'm so glad you made.
No. Please, let's just. No.
Come on, throw her under the bus. You can read the words.
Yeah.
You don't have to play it.
What do you guys want to hear?
How about the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald?
Legend lived on.
I've been inspired by Nikki to write a song, Opie.
Really?
Before, but I also have a new single out. One is sad and true about Nikki, and then one is happy and uplifting.
Well, Anya and I were roommates for 3 years, and I just moved out 2 months ago.
I'm too busy writing right now.
I know, isn't it?
I'll get to you in a second. I apologize.
I'm really upset.
Anya, what song was inspired by me? I honestly don't even know the story.
Is This Love? And it was about, me, of course, and that I had like a one-night stand, which lasted 6 years.
Oh.
And the guy was always emotionally unavailable. I asked my therapist why I'm attracted to these unavailable men, and she was like, you're only as available as the people you attract, Anya. So I was thinking about this all the time while living with Nikki, and she was going through a thing where she was dating somebody who couldn't say he loved her. Mm-hmm. So it was a similar experience. So I wrote this song about like hookups and love and what is love. And
how long does it take you guys to say I love you and your
Takes
wife?
a while.
How long did it take you? Do you remember?
I could have said right away, but I don't remember anymore.
I've done both.
It took a while.
I've done both.
A year and a half?
I've gone that long. I've gone a year, but then I've also gone like 2 months.
Yeah,
I've done both.
I think that's possible for a guy.
I've totally done both. Yeah. Married both of them, neither one worked.
Tears make a horrible lubricant.
Is that you?
Yes, nice. It's so gratifying when it hits.
I'm losing. I know.
It's really fun.
I'm really upset. This shows you how funny I really am, which is none.
You went and got your phone too.
I went and got it, but I'm between these two and listening. I'm laughing too much.
Want me to get some more songs?
No.
Anya's going to do it. So wait, you're going to do a serious, sad song or something?
I can do a happy song. You want me to do a line from that song? The line is, it's the last verse. It goes, sorry, it's too early.
Is it the song by Edward Bear, the last one?
Love was such a dirty word, it never passed your lips. But I can't speak, 'cause honestly, I'm just as bad. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love such a dirty word I'll never change?
I like it. No,
that's good.
That's really good.
Yeah,
that's
all right.
Very emotional. I could do you. Like, I could do. Love I could do you. Dirty word.
Wow.
I lived with her so long, and
where are your keys? Does anybody have keys? I can do a great impression of every day what it sounded like with Nikki coming home.
Bring it.
Okay, here. Just give me some keys.
Wow, they're trashing each other. I love this.
I would like to drug you and keep you in my basement.
We love each other, literally. It's just, this was what it was like. The song is about my roommate, Nikki. Door opening, door slamming.
Yeah.
Shoes down the hallway. Yeah. And then, wait, you can't even hear that. Hold on.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
You're going to break it.
Every day?
Every day. It's just all my angst and just a lot of that.
I loved it. I loved living with her every day. I was like, what happened? She's like, ugh.
Did you do more of her?
Yeah. What do you want to know? You just have to talk kind of like a little, like an angel baby.
Should we be texting you lines?
Oh, yeah. I'll be you. Yeah,
Babe, you cannot see that guy. I will not talk to you anymore if you ever see that
God,
guy.
that sounds like a great person. A good friend.
That just happened 5 minutes ago.
I think you should just do pieces of songs.
I like that.
3, 2, 1. This is for anybody ever wanting a do-over in a relationship. Give me resurrection, give me restraint, 'cause I've been gunning it to get there and then running away. Give me good intentions, even the score. Come on and give me lots of lip and let me hear you roar. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, Nick. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Give me understanding, give me some more. No, I don't need another yes man. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, 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 taking a stand with something so fine in the palm of my hand. That's good. Don't wanna mess around, don't wanna mess around, don't wanna mess around. Lord knows I messed around. Don't wanna mess around, don't wanna mess around. Mess around, Lord knows I messed around. Don't wanna mess up, don't wanna mess up. Now that I can see it, there's no way I'm gonna give it up. Give me resurrection, give me a chance. Come on and spin me like a record, make me wanna dance. I'll get you back, something right. I'll make you sing it out your window every night. Everyone. Oh, 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 oh,
It's all right.
Thank you. New single from Anya Marina out next Friday, but you can get it now on PaceMagazine.com.
Can you say the same thing?
New single from Anya Marina coming out next Friday, but you can get it right now on PaceMagazine.com. Good.
That's pretty good.
Hey, babe.
I like to lay at the bottom of the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese with my pants off.
That's good.
That's a good
That's
one.
really
That
good.
came from Matthew Wyatt on Twitter.
Well done.
I like to lay at the bottom of the ball pit. You guys was it hard to go to bed because you just kept sitting around jamming at night every night?
We did do a lot of jamming.
If by jamming you mean sitting on the
Finger
couch.
jamming.
No! Hey.
Well,
we would just finger each other and lay around and just.
Did you guys ever have a moment where it might have happened though?
No. I mean,
out of boredom,
She slept with me one time. He crawled in my bed, and that was so great.
Yeah, but she's like, you've hooked up with girls before. I haven't.
Okay. Good morning, Mom. Yes. Yeah, I did go out with one girl.
I'm calling Mojo.
One girl.
That's a perfectly
But she
timed
kind of
okay.
looked like a little bit of a boy. She was like boyish.
But you like licked her puss.
Oh my God.
You did.
This is the greatest show we've ever done.
Well, it
That's
certainly
always the
got
question.
better.
You know, when you have a girlfriend that's hooked up with girls, you're like, oh, well, that's cool or whatever. But you're like, did you go down on her? Like, that's what you want to know. Cause I have no perspective. Like, I don't know what that's like. I could never know.
I'll show you.
I made my TV debut on the show To Catch a Predator.
All right. Okay. I should have gotten that one.
Pick up your phone. What are you doing? You're missing the fun.
I'm enjoying.
It's
I'm
not
caught
that
in the
hard
middle.
to do.
I'm
It's
caught
I
really
in
like
the
the
middle.
dirt that's flying between these two.
That's what I know, right.
That was Pete
When you
Hahn
do it
from
right,
Twitter.
it's a good feeling.
Did you enjoy the puss?
It was, gosh, I didn't think this morning would go this way, but it was easier than I thought to do. So that's what makes me angry when guys can't get it right. It's like,
Sure. Okay. I'll give you that.
I mean,
That's
I know that
interesting.
we're coming into it knowing how our bodies work, but like, I don't know. It was, wasn't my favorite activity, but it worked.
My friend who is a lesbian, I've always been like, how do you eat pussy? Like, that just seems so gross to me. She's like, were you psyched to suck a dick? And I was like, oh, that's a great point. Like that, I didn't just grow into a girl that was just like, I'm just so hungry for dick. I can't wait. You know? You kind of have to like brace yourself either way.
Yeah, I remember thinking like, it's impossible. It's like physically impossible to do that because I'm straight. And then I was doing it and was like, this is like, you just do it. Like, and then it made me think like, oh, I get the whole spectrum thing. You know how they say everybody's on a spectrum? Like
for autism?
I'm not on the spectrum.
I'm telling you, I think you are, and it's okay now.
It is okay.
Yes.
It's okay to acknowledge that.
I hide my hard drive every time I leave the house.
Who was that?
Opie.
Nice. That was great.
You and I both wrote a hard drive joke.
Oh, really?
At the same time.
I was trying a Subway, but I just couldn't get it together. A Jared Subway joke.
I'm giving up. I'm so over. I'm just going to laugh now.
Give me a piece of a song. What can we? I used to love when you're just hanging around partying and someone just picks up a guitar and just starts playing like just
Oasis?
pieces of songs and stuff.
Oh, you want like a cover song?
Yeah. What do you got?
I don't think I have anything.
Why'd you say Oasis? 'Cause you should play Oasis.
No, it's just like what you hear at parties.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like,
Today's gonna be or Midnight at the Oasis.
Hillbilly?
Do you like that one?
I get this feeling. Wait, how does that one go now?
Yeah.
An Oasis for me would be
Summer
a
days.
kindergarten class.
That's Eric.
That was great.
He's the only one thinking on his feet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We're all calculated. He's going with it. Like, boom.
It really is hard to do.
Hey, did you get? Oh, we didn't get Iliza her cronut, did we?
No, we did not.
Fuck.
She's somewhere in the building looking
But he
for
said
a...
he'll get it to her.
Oh, okay. Roland had one job to get Iliza Shlesinger a cronut today.
We had other jobs.
Huh?
We had other jobs.
I guess.
We booked the show.
Yeah, I guess. No, Roland does an amazing job.
He's great.
Wait, what?
I still ask mother to breastfeed me.
It's very...
Mother.
It's mother. It's always
Anyone
mother.
who calls their mom mother is a weird.
That's me. That's
Really?
Ron
There's
White,
something weird.
Ron White and I both do that. We both realize if I'm talking to my mom, I'm like, if when she gets a little sassy, I'm like, mother, calm down. And then I heard him say the same thing to his mom. Like,
do you speak about your mother like mother said?
no.
Okay.
I'll call her Glory. I call her by her name. But when I don't call her back, she leaves me a message. It's your mother calling you.
Right.
And I'm like,
right.
oh shit, I'm in trouble. Every single time. Don't mess with the big G. Come
I
on.
got work to do over here. I'm ready to go.
Come on. I was going to say
I know,
somebody.
it's really-
I spin my private parts like a windmill when I play Dead or Alive right round.
Well, you are a DJ.
Long, but okay.
Yeah.
From Erock.
Erock.
Little wordy.
A little wordy.
Little wordy. It's all right.
He's
it
in,
happens.
He's in the game.
He is in the game.
I'm losing. Come on,
I
Emma.
had this feeling on this summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched I let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. Nikki, I don't care.
I'm trying to think of jokes for Dennis.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. I love it. I don't care. You're on a different road, I'm in the Milky Way. You want me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Nice.
I had this feeling one summer day. Do you guys know that song?
Yes.
Iconopop.
Yes.
There you go.
Good one.
No, he's better than me. He's way better than me.
I don't think so.
It mixes good with the cha-cha slide. Do you know how to do that? Everybody clap your hands.
He's always thinking
Two steps. One time.
He's
Back it up.
He's always thinking about the next
That's
segue.
right.
Jesus.
Right. The
Gotta
key
keep the
word.
party going.
Play.
I have a large collection of human teeth.
That's not bad. human teeth.
The power of love is a curious thing. Make a one man weep, make another man sing. This is just between jokes.
Yeah, I know. I
love this. My favorite.
Yeah.
More than a feeling, that's the power of love.
And a happy birthday going out to Billy Gibbon, the drummer from Huey Lewis and the News. That's right. Billy's 64 years young today.
First time you feel it, it might make you sad. Next time you feel it, it might make you mad. But you'll be glad, baby, when you found that's the power makes the world go round. It don't take money and it don't take fame. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just change your life. That's a power of love.
My birthday has never been celebrated.
I want to leave on that.
I was saying the same thing.
I was getting really close to that. It. That's it. That's it. You can't do much better.
We can.
That was mine. I have to give myself credit. Thank you. I can't ever let a joke go without being like, I wrote that, guys.
Footnote Nikki.
I think we did it. Holy fuck, that was fun.
Nikki's have been very strong, I gotta say.
Huh?
Nikki's have been very strong.
Thank you, guys.
Anya Marina,
She's
thank you so much for stopping in.
Thanks, Anya. On not even your guitar, just a found guitar we dragged up from the hallway.
I just took it from a homeless person downstairs.
Somebody's not getting their $1.60 right now.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And that's it.
Vic, where are you going to be?
Live from Blues Cruises CD.
And the CD.
Yeah, live from Blues Cruises.
In my neighborhood, missing children is called a Denny alert.
Still. Erock, that was Erock.
Dennis?
Yes.
Do you have a plug?
Yes, right after this I'll be heading to the precinct for questioning.
That's you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And I set it up myself, too.
That's fine. You're allowed. You're the host.
All right. I think we're done. Everyone get their plugs in.
Anya Marina, get her music. All you can.
Yes.
Get it. Buy a T-shirt.
New album coming out.
Yeah, sing us out. Vic Henley, thank you, buddy.
No, anytime, man.
Let's go to Anya Marina before we hit the commercials.
Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. We can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. Yeah, you can have whatever you like. Yeah, late night sex, so wet, so tight. Gas up the jet for you tonight. You can go wherever you like. Yeah, you can go wherever you like. Anytime you want to pick up the telephone, you know it ain't nothing. Drop a couple stacks on you. Want it, you can get it. My dear, $5 million homes. Drop Bentleys, I swear. I want your body, need your body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. You want it, I got it, go get it, I'll buy it. Tell the mother broke brothers be quiet. Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. We can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. Yeah, you can have whatever you like. Yeah, late night sex, so wet, so tight. Gas up the jet for you tonight. You can go wherever you like. Yeah, you can go wherever you like. Shorty, you're the hottest. Love the way you drop it. Your brain's so good. Could've swore you went to college. Honey, can't deposit vacations in the tropics. Everybody knows it ain't tricking like you got it. You ain't never ever gotta go in your pocket, 5-6 ride with rims and a body kit. You ain't gotta downgrade. You can get what I give. My chick can have whatever she wants. Go in any store and buy any bag she wants. I know you ain't never had a man like that. Buy you anything your heart desire like that. I want your body, need your body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. You want it, I got it, go get it, I'll buy it. Tell the mother boat brothers be quiet. Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. We can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. Yeah, late night sex, so wet, so tight. Gas up the jet for you tonight, baby. You can have whatever you like. Come on, Nikki, help me. Yeah, you can have whatever you like. Yeah, big boy rice and big boy ice. Let me put this big boy in your life. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. Whatever you like.
That's pretty fucked up.
That's pretty good. No, I like it. I'm getting chills.
Whatever you like. Whatever you like. Whatever you like.
That's Nikki. What the fuck?
The Glazy Days remix.
That's weird.
Glazy Days remix is what Anya said.
That's they could get that yet or?
Yeah, whatever you like. That's my TI cover. You can get it on iTunes.
Nice.
Anya,
Very cool.
Marina. Thanks
And
so
you
much.
can get
for
my
having
remix of it on MySpace.
on LB Radio.
10 minutes from now, I'll be in the bathroom fantasizing about Anya tuning and strumming me.
Opie Radio is now